What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Guys, if you're watching this on replay, please like the stream and subscribe to Killjoy Jake. That's me, the guy with no friends and only horror movies to watch all day, baby. So what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Oh boy, it's going to be a fun night to talk some horror. We've got some really exciting updates to get into. There's a new hippo horror movie. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. Hippos are coming to the creature feature space with the new film Hungry. And yeah, that's actually what it's called. I'm hyped to talk a little bit about that. Scary Movie 6 has gotten some updates this week. We know that Fart the Clown is actually real, not just something we have manifested. Life is great. We've gotten a lot of really exciting updates this week. We got some popcorn buckets for Scream 7. I got some comments about that. I'm loving life. We're getting so many cool updates. We had a Terrifier 4 update, and I guess I'm saving it for a video on Friday because I forgot to put it in my video. I forgot to put two big updates in my video today. I was just so busy, and so many cool things were coming through. I was like, oh, I gotta talk about all this crazy shit. Three, actually, I'm just realizing. Three big things. Lauren Lavera recently spoke about the Terrifier 4 script, saying she hasn't read it yet, but she has some hopes for it. She really wants to see old Sienna Shaw, come out on top, be victorious at the end of the day, which is great. We'll be breaking that down in a video on Friday, I think. We also had a really cool little thing with Winnie the Pooh. We got to see some designs for what Pooh Bear is going to look like in Pooh 3. And hey, who knows? You might see some familiar faces in that movie. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Clearly nothing. But anyways, what was the other thing? Oh, The Mist. Yeah, Mike Flanagan's doing The Mist. What? So cool. Like, it's one of those situations where, like, we already have, like, a perfect version of The Mist adapted from book to screen. I think the movie's even better than the book. Hot take. It's great. Frank Darabont can do no wrong. I think he knows Mr. King maybe just as well as Mike Flanagan does. But I still want to see what Mike's up to, what he's cooking with The Mist, because it's Mike fucking Flanagan, baby. He can do anything. He can adapt the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I'll still watch it. He can do a remake of the Minions movie, and I'll watch it. He'll find a way to make it better. I would see Mike Flanagan's Minions 3. But point being, a lot of great horror news coming through this week. Lots to talk about. Let's get on into it, baby. Paula Fitzhenry is hanging out with us. Hi, hello. What's up, Paula? Shanta Gibbs is saying, hey, Paula. What's up, Shanta? Welcome in. Thanks for being a channel member. Appreciate you. Angie is also here. What's up, Angie? Is that an elephant as your profile picture? Hang on now. That's a cute little elephant. I like it, Angie. How's it hanging? Welcome in. RJ Skarenki's also with us. Thank you for being a channel member. Currently watching Scream on Showtime right now. 16 more days, baby. Let's go. We're making it happen. We are getting closer and closer and closer. I'm hyped up. Michael C is saying hi, guys. What's up, Michael C? Michael C Hall. What up, what up? Erica Stabs for Likes is saying hey. How we doing, Erica? We're gonna try to do a little stream on Erica's birthday this Sunday, watching Abigail. And Erica, I've been meaning to ask you about that. I'm not sure. Do you want to do that like on? We can do that live. We can absolutely do that on the stream here on the on the YouTubes. But we could do that over on Discord too, where we're just watching Abigail and we're vibing out. Whatever works. You just let me know. Let me know what works best. We did a watch party for Splattercast recently where we were actually able to stream the movie via Discord. And if we could make something similar happen with Abigail, that would be like perfect. That would be awesome. Because that seemed to be the way to do it. It was like a bunch of people were all watching it all at the same time over in Discord, but we're all also hanging out on YouTube, which was cool. So if we can make that happen some way, shape, or form, just throwing that out there. I've been meaning to message you all day about it, and I just forgot. Live, sure, and I can stream for us. Erica, you fucking rock. You're amazing. It's your birthday, and I'm asking you to do stuff. I suck. But you're amazing, so thank you for being with us. Thank you. How we did for the splatter, how we did for the Splattercast, guys. Wonderful. That's a wonderful thing. Well, guys, Abigail watch party for Erica's birthday on the 15th. How about them apples? Come back to this page on the 15th. That night, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time. Layoffs, liquidations. Are you gonna lay me off from YouTube? What's going on? Love this channel. Okay, maybe not as of right now, but I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried with the future. I got to make sure this certain account still loves this channel by the end of the stream, or I'm going to start getting worried here. What's up, my friend? Welcome in. I'm just messing around. Thanks for being here. Eli Cortez is saying, don't forget to slash that like button and sub to this awesome channel. Eli, you're fucking awesome. Thank you for coming in here and always saying some cool shit like that. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a channel member, too. Look at this. Look at this guy right here. Eli, just 10 out of 10. Appreciate you a ton. You're amazing. We got Fort Misery Gaming saying, yo, Jake, I'm a crazy person and ended up getting into the Scream 7 fan IMAX showing. And also, I'm going the next night with my crew and IMAX to Scream 7. Dude, that's awesome. No, that doesn't make you a crazy person. That makes you sick as fuck, dude. No, that's awesome. I'm so excited to see this one. I feel like I'm a crazy person because I got like the very first ticket for the very first screening of Scream 7 in my area, at least for my theater, which I thought was really funny. I was like, oh my God, I feel crazy right now. I feel like such a crazy... I literally messaged my buddy Darjan, and I'm like, dude, get your tickets now. I'm telling you, it's going to fill up, even though as of right at that moment in time, theater was totally empty. But I was just like, dude, get your ticket next to me now, bro. Let's do this. So we're getting the gang back together. We're gonna go see Scream. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. But Fort Misery Gaming, I hope you enjoy. I hope you really enjoy this one, and I hope it kicks major butt. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight, and then the next night after that too. Stephanie Chen is saying, hello, my name is Sophie Chen. See, I don't know who to believe. Stephanie or Sophie. I'm just kidding. What's up, Sophie? How we doing? Welcome in. Thank you for being with us. Dave Sim is also here. What's up, Dave? How we doing? Big Daddy Dave saying, Mary Bang Kill, let's play a game. Valak the Nun, Evil Victoria, Tiffany Valentine as the doll. That's so funny. Oh my God. Without a doubt, bang Victoria Hayes. I don't care if that's weird. I'm not gonna explain that either. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain that. I would probably marry Tiffany Valentine. That would be a chaotic marriage. That would be a really chaotic marriage, but I could live with the whole, being a doll thing at least. And I'd have to kill Valak. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah. I'm not gonna explain why that came to me so easy. Not gonna explain any of that. Dave, thank you for being with us, Daddy Dave. We appreciate you a ton. Ghostface 619, what's up, my friend? How we doing? I love the profile picture, a little Scream 7 action in there. Hey Jake, long time no see. Sorry, I haven't been in for a while. I've just been dealing with some mental stuff. It's all good. I get it. We all got shit we got to go through. It's all no worries at all. Nothing to apologize for. Thanks for being here now. Thanks for saying you're chilling now and you're with us now. That's what matters. So thanks for still being with us. We appreciate you, my friend. So much love. Thank you. Sophie's excited for Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I am, I want to say I'm really over the top excited for it. I wasn't so hot on the other two, but what I will say about Five Nights at Freddy's 3, it seems like it's going to be focusing a little more on Mr. Matthew Lillard, and that I cannot complain about. So I'm all about that. We got a little tease at the end of the last one that was telling us that, hey, more Matthew Lillard in the next movie? Cool. I'll take it. Let's see what that's all about. Samantha Robinson really wants us to play some Water Park Simulator tonight. I haven't picked a game for tonight's stream. That might have to be it. Butt Nuts Water Park. That might be where we're going tonight. That was a really fun series. I haven't played in so long. We might have to go back. Might have to go back and just finish that bad boy up. So who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Faith Dorn is also with us saying, hey, Jake, Erica, and chat. Hope everybody is having a great Wednesday. I love that everyone says hi to Erica, too. That's just so wonderful. Erica's become a pillar of the community. We love it. Great stuff. Antonis Andriotis, yo, what's up? Little Phantasm profile picture. I love that. Hey, Jake, what's up, bro? We're chilling. We're talking horror. We're vibing. Life is good. Oh, this is sad. Yeah, rest in peace, James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek. Really upsetting loss. Lost him young too. Really just a terrible headline to read today. It's a major bummer. I feel really bad. I still have not seen Dawson's Creek, but I've only ever heard good things about James Vanderbeek before in the past, and that really does bum me out. Really awful headline to read today. I think he was like 46 or 47 or something like that. That's a bummer, dude. Fucking sucks. But rest in peace to one of the greats. Isabel May spoiled Scream 7, you're saying? There was a little clip, and I'm like, I didn't even feel like talking about it. I was like, do I even bring this up? I probably should have. I probably would have gotten even more views had I brought this up. But Isabel May, there's a clip of her from a live stream that happened last night. We're over on TikTok. They watched the original Scream movie, which is pretty damn cool. And what ended up happening was Isabel May, during Stu's death, she goes, well, wait a minute. That's not actually his death because of what happens in Scream 7. And then Kevin Williamson and Nev Campbell shush her. So I a lot now. Of course, the Stu fans are gonna take that and run. I don't know. I honestly don't know what it means. I don't know. Is that something? Are we just are they just teasing us? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It feels a little staged, though, is what I'll say. It does feel a little like, ooh, they planned this kind of thing. I think it's the only clip I've really seen from that live stream too, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there. I would be shocked if we don't see Stu in this film in one way, shape, or form. I think what's going to happen, though, is he's likely going to be like deep faked onto a television screen or something. That seems to be the running theory right now. That's my guess. That's my guess as to what's happening, but we'll see. Paul, thank you for the 2. I really appreciate you. Maybe Stu is back. Maybe Stu is alive. We'll see. Ghostface Killer is saying, hi, hello, hi, what's up? We're vibing out, Ghostface Killer. Who's underneath that mask of yours? I want to know. I want to know. What else is going on? Chase the Sloth King is saying, hello, fellow Ghostface. That is I. I was thinking about Red Right Hand a little bit today, and I actually went back and I watched the Grussy scene. And man, that's one of my favorite things I've ever put to film. I don't know. I remember that day being so stressful too, just running. We filmed that whole thing in one day. Like that whole sequence was a day. It was the last day of shooting for me because I had to shave my head. And I just watching that back again, I'm like, dude, this was so worth it. That was an anxiety-inducing day running around. We had a whole team of people digging a hole in our friend's backyard to shoot that in, while me and some other guys were shooting like the other scenes. It was chaos, so many moving parts to make all that happen, but we did it. And I was watching it back again today, and I'm like, that was so worth it. In the moment, we were like, this is gonna suck. We're rushing through this, but I'm very happy with it. I think it's my favorite part of the whole film. But I'm just thinking about my times playing Ghostface. I miss it. I almost want to do it again. Is that crazy? I almost want to do another one. Peyton is throwing $2 out there saying, hey Jake, how are you fucking doing? My goat and legend. What's up, dude? Peyton, thank you for the 2. I greatly appreciate you. I'm fucking doing well. I'm vibing out. I made some fun videos this week. I'm so excited for you guys to see the Scream 2 reaction video tomorrow. I'm genuinely very proud of it. This is my favorite reaction video I've done so far. I think it's great. I'm really proud of it. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's gonna be good. It's very funny. It has a few jokes in there that I'm very proud of. So give it a watch. It's a good one. It's a good one. I think I have a totally different opinion on Scream 2 at this point. You rewatch a movie enough times and you're like, okay, I've fallen in love with this. I think I love Scream 2 now. I get it. It's clicked in my brain. But man, watching Scream 2 again, that was a lot of fun. Everything changes when you wear headphones. That's a big thing. When you wear headphones and you watch a movie, you catch so many more things. I can't stress that enough. That's a big revelation I have had doing these reaction videos, is how much else you hear. And I think I bring that up in like every reaction video. I'm so sorry. I've had to cut out sequences where I'm just going on and on about like, oh, that's cool. I haven't heard that before. I'm like, I gotta stop, dude. I gotta no one cares besides me. It's fine. Relax. But anyways, I can't wait for you guys to see that video tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun one for sure. Oh boy, Mr. Rick is hanging out with us too, throwing $2 out there saying, watch the new Silent Night. Really enjoyed it. I'm glad you liked it, my friend. I had a blast with it. I thought it was definitely one of the better horror flicks from last year. It was a ton of fun. A lot of blood, a lot of guts. And we got a great Rowan Campbell performance out of it too. I can't stress this enough either. Biggest thing that worked about that film to me, and a lot of movies fall flat because of this, there is so much chemistry between your two main characters. When you're gonna do like a romance focused thing, you gotta have two actors who actually have a little bit of chemistry, and man, does this work. Ruby Modine and Rowan Campbell, I believed that they were about to bone the whole movie, and it was great. It's really well done. I just, so much love for that movie. I can't stress enough how killer I thought that was. So some great stuff there. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you for the 2. You're also sending out a Killjoy Jake membership. Oh boy, that's going to Ghostface Killer. Hell yeah, dog. Thank you, Mr. Rick. I appreciate you. And welcome to the fold, Ghostface Killer. We got some really fun content out this month. There's some reviews of the Vampire Diaries, the first 2 seasons. I'm getting through season 3 right now. Really excited to watch that. So give all those things a watch. A lot of fun little review videos out there. What else is going on? Froggy Fresh is saying, hi Jake, going through the Hellraiser franchise. Very nice. First 3 are tied in how much I love them. 4 is terrible. I've not seen the rest, but I know that Henry Cavill gets a blowy in the 8th one. Yeah, he does. That's true. This is a true statement. You wouldn't believe the people that are in this franchise. Did you know Adam Scott is in the 4th one? Like, it's one of his first film roles, and it's bad. it's not a very good movie. But interestingly enough, he does pop up in there, and you'll notice, like, you'll know who he is. That face is so recognizable. He's a very like distinct face. And it's really it's an interesting role. But Hellraiser 4, Henry Cavill is in 8, I believe. Yeah, it's 7 or 8. I can't remember. First 3 are tied for you. I love that. Yeah, the first 3 are fantastic. Beyond that, it dips for sure. But that last movie they made from 2022, I really like it. That's come up quite a bit on the streams recently, interestingly enough. I think it's great. I think it's a great movie. A lot of fun there. It's not the best of the series. I wouldn't say that by any means, but David Bruckner had a really unique vision for what he wanted to do with Hellraiser, and I thought it was fun. It's a good one. I didn't know if you realized the Regal one is the standee of Ghostface in the glass prison, kind of like what we saw in Scream 6 for the Scream popcorn bucket, says Fort Misery Gaming. Yeah, I did end up seeing that after we talked about it. What was that last night? You know, all these streams kind of blur together for me. I'm doing like a stream a night pretty much at this point. It's crazy. But I have seen that. It's very cool. Like you kind of make a great point though. It feels more like a Scream 6 popcorn bucket rather than a Scream 7 one. But hey, what do I know? Maybe Ghostface is trapped in a glass case of emotion here in this film. I haven't seen it yet. That could be how they foil his plans. Thwart old Ghosty this time around. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. For Misery Gaming, let's see if the glass case of the impenetrable glass box of emotion, if that ends up playing a big part in this new film. What's up, Austin Allman? How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I see Trashbox Mandy is also with us. What's up? Welcome, fellas. Thanks for being with us. RJ Skarenki has been a member for 4 months, saying Scream 7, 50 million. Let's make it happen. What time is your showing for Scream 7? Like the very first showing, Thursday night. It's like 6:30 or something like that. Yeah, no, I'm making it happen. It's gonna be awesome. Someone got the reference. I appreciate that. Ghostface is saying, Sydney, help! I'm in a glass case of emotions. Or is it Glass Box? I can't remember. I haven't seen that movie in so long. I love Anchorman. 10 out of 10. I'll have to do that for the rewatch series at some point. At some point, we're just gonna say fuck it and start doing comedies. Anyways, hey, 50 million, RJ, for opening weekend. That would be nuts. That would be a crazy number if we could get that. I don't think it's impossible. The ticket sales are through the roof. If I'm not mistaken, Scream 6 did 44 million its opening weekend, which was huge for the franchise back then. I imagine Scream 7 will go higher than that. You know, the question is, will we go that far? Will we go to 50 million in its opening weekend? That would be crazy. That would be completely insane. Let's see it happen. Let's see it. RJ, thank you for being a member of the channel. It helps the page immensely, and I really appreciate your support. We also got Mandy here saying, got my Stu is Daddy shirt. Love it. For everyone who got to pick one of those up, I hope you wear them to the theaters to go see Scream 7. I just think that's so funny. I think it's a very funny shirt. So, Mandy, I'm glad you got one, and I'm glad you love it. It was a fun design to make. And I was laughing the whole time making it too, because I'm like, this is so silly. This is such a silly thing. And I hope that everyone who got one, I hope that you guys go to the theater on February 27th with that shirt on. You might get looks, but you know what? Nothing says you're a fan like calling your favorite killer from a horror franchise a father figure. But anyways, Mandy, I greatly appreciate the $2. I hope you enjoyed the shirt. Can I just say, Fourth Wall is amazing. I'm not even sponsored to say this in any way. I had like another brand, I can't even remember what it was, that I was doing shirts through, and I'm like, I had a million complaints from people. People were like, I'm not getting the product fast enough and all that. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I switched over to Fourth Wall, threw some new designs out there. It's great. I haven't had a complaint since. Amazing. Like, things ship like that. Fourth Wall's great. I can't stress that enough. If you're someone who's selling merch, a YouTuber or anything like that, Fourth Wall is the way to go. Don't use the other places. Fourth Wall, 10 out of 10 merch company. Great stuff. Mandy, thank you for the 2 though. Again, I appreciate you. Who else we got here? We got Enzo. Yo. Did you see that Shudder sold VHS? Yes. Yeah. Enzo, I can't believe I didn't reach out to you. Me and Enzo, we're the world's biggest VHS fans. I was worried at first, but then I saw who it went to, and it's Roy Lee and Steven Schneider. These two are legendary horror producers. Okay, they both own this joint company called Spooky Pictures, and they've done a lot of really cool things. In fact, they worked on the previous 2 VHS films, so I think we're in good hands with these movies moving forward. I imagine they'll probably still end up going to Shudder. Part of the reason I think they bought it is because I think they want to release them theatrically now, and then maybe we'll probably get them on Shudder a couple of months later. I'm cool with that though, because dude, people would show up to the theater for these flicks. I'm telling you, they would. They're very popular. The last 5 have broken streaming records for Shudder. I watch them the day they come out. I've religiously done that for 5 years in a row. You're telling me those same people won't go to the theater? Of course we will. So if VHS 9 drops in theaters, I'm actually going to be over the moon about that. I want to see VHS films in the theaters again. It's been since I think VHS 2. Was VHS 2 the last one that released in theaters? Maybe Viral went to theaters. I'm not 100% on that, but no, I'm very, very excited for whatever they're doing with VHS next. We're definitely getting another one. I've heard, we're already hearing from other people who are getting ready to shoot their short. Basically they tend to shoot them spring, summer of the year that they come out, and then they have it out by October. So I imagine they're probably in pre-production for VHS 9 right now. Would be my guess. They probably already have directors selected, kind of thing, and they're moving forward. Just haven't made the announcement yet, but I'm excited. I think we're definitely getting another VHS soon, and I just really want to make that. I really want to make that happen, baby. Let's go. Let's get it going. I want VHS 9 in my eyeballs right now, if possible. So Enzo, yes, I did see that, and I really hope we get it soon. Hope we don't have to wait. Ghostface is saying water park simulator. That's perfect for me with history of a name regarding shit in the wave pool. Oh, that's you. You're the Ghostface who shit in the wave pool. Yes. That's too funny. Well, we might play that tonight. Samantha's really been wanting to see it happen again. We'll have to make it. We'll have to do it. We'll have to play some of that tonight. Trayvon King is saying, hey, Jake, are you going to review the Smile prequel book on the 18th? Ooh, that comes out on the 18th? Okay, maybe I'll check that out. I definitely want to read it. I remember hearing about it. It's a comic book, right? Isn't it a comic book? If I'm not mistaken. I definitely want to read it. I'm curious. I'm a curious little guy when it comes to more Smile stuff. Bring it on. Unbridled Instinct is also with us. Hello. Welcome in. Who else do we got with us tonight? We got Stephanie saying Braxton has a YouTube. Braxton has a YouTube? Hell yeah. Good luck to Braxton. Horror and Coffee is saying, pleased to meet you. First time here. Horror and Coffee, I'm glad you're with us. Thanks for hanging. Horror and that is literally my morning every single day, is a horror movie and coffee. So that's wonderful. You're clearly in the right place, is what I'll say. So thank you for being with us, Horror and Coffee. 2 of my favorite things, all wrapped up into one person. That's amazing. What else is going on? I think the last trailer gave away too much. It's obvious we know there's 2 killers now, and it's obvious one is a guy and the other is a girl. I think that could be the case. I think we're definitely looking at something like that. I think it's I definitely think it's the mom and her kid. That's my guess. It would mirror the focal relationship of, you know, the main two. Our relationship between Sydney and her daughter. You know, make it a younger character, make it an older character. That seems to make the most sense to me, at least. And I feel like if it's Jessica who has a kid, I feel like her kid wouldn't also not be Ghostface. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't the kid also be involved? Or like, would he just not know? I don't know. We'll see though. Jake, did you see the Theory on Nights podcast where I shot him 6 times? Says that Stu will be mostly in an end credit scene. Proof being alive to set up Scream 8. Yeah, you know what? Anything's possible. Anything is possible. I got to reach out to Marcus. It's been a very long time since we've talked, and I would love to have him on the page. Marcus is a great energy in the community. He is hyped the fuck up for Scream 7 too, which I love. So I'm gonna have to talk with him. We're gonna have him on the page. We're gonna have to go back and forth on our theories regarding it. That's gonna be fun. All chat, Jake. Rest of you go hit the like button, says Erica. Thank you for the 2, Erica. Erica's always throwing $2 out there to tell everybody to hit the like button. She's way too damn cool, guys. So make sure to hit the like button on Erica's comments too, because she's dope as hell. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate it. I actually, believe it or not, I actually hit all chat, live chat, before we came into this today. I'm on it this evening. I don't know what came over me, but I'm just like, let's go. I'm well rested. I'm ready to rock and roll. We're making it happen. Erica, thank you for the 2. Greatly appreciate you. Oh, where is AMC at? I watched Nefarious last night, and it absolutely fucked, by the way. I meant to say that 26 minutes ago. I was actually going to start the stream with that today. Guys, really good movie. AMC, one of the fellas who joins us typically for streams, I have not seen them tonight. Maybe I missed them. Has been asking me to watch this movie Nefarious, and actually gave me some shit last night about it. It's like, dude, watch the damn movie. It's good. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I've been busy. Apologies. So I was like, I found it last night. I put it on, and I was like, shit, this is good. It's a very dialogue-heavy movie. And when that happens, I'm either bored to tears or I am on the edge of my seat. Dude, I was exhausted last night. And I put this movie on, and I'm just like, holy fucking shit, this is good. Man, if you guys haven't seen Nefarious, that is flown under the radar. I didn't even hear about it a couple years ago when it dropped. And man, that was cool. That was really engaging. Like, really quick to get your attention kind of thing. Damn. But anyways, I just want to say I appreciate you all so much because you're amazing. You're always giving me good horror movies to go check out. So thank you for that. And Erica, thank you for telling everyone to hit the like button. Strangers Chapter 3 was god-awful, says Horror and Coffee. Oh, no. Oh, man, that bums me out. I actually haven't seen it yet, and I've heard... So what I have heard as a majority consensus is that, yes, it's not great, but it's the best of the trilogy. I'm curious how you feel about that, Horror and Coffee. I have not seen it yet. I got a flat tire this past weekend when I was going to go and see it, and it was like a flat tire right in the middle of the night when I was driving home from hanging out with some family, and just had to change the tire, and we got home at like 2 in the morning. It was a disaster. So that was no fun at all. But I'm getting it fixed in a couple of days, which is nice. And I'm literally gonna live at the theater one of these nights. I think like all day Sunday, and then we're gonna watch Abigail that night. So Sunday I'm just gonna be watching movies. That's it. I'm gonna see Strangers Chapter 3. And what's the other one? Mortuary's Assistant. If that's out, I definitely want to check that out. That Whistle is out. That Cold Storage movie's out. There's a lot of movies. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. There's a lot of good movies. I don't even know what I'm going to start with. I might take Monday off and just watch movies too. I don't know, man. So much to watch. It's crazy. But lots of crazy stuff out there. We'll have to see it all. Twisted ASMR Ty is saying it was mid. That's no good. It's got a lot of great people behind it too. I got to see that as well. Kyle Skunberg is saying Vampire Diaries is an awesome series. I sure enjoyed it. I am glad you are watching it now and liking it. I am really surprisingly liking it. The first couple episodes I wasn't into it, but as the series has progressed, I think it has just gotten better and better and better. I'm a few episodes now into season 3 of the Vampire Diaries, and I think season 3 is maybe even better than everything else too. Like it's just continuously getting better. I don't know if that trend's gonna keep up forever, but man, each new season that I have watched of that show, I think has just gotten better than the previous one, which is awesome. Kyle's also saying rest in peace to James Van Der Beek from Dawson's Creek. Yeah, really upsetting headline today, man. Just losing anybody that young is a bummer. Ty Lee is throwing $5 out there. Ty, thank you so much for the support. I greatly appreciate it. You're saying, I finally watched Valentine, and I actually liked it a lot. However, it should have been rated R. 100% agreed with everything you're saying right there, my friend. Yes, really fun movie. Great killer reveal. Some decent kills, but I think we could have, if it was rated R, yeah, we could have pushed that a little farther, I think, for sure. But I love that. I absolutely love that director, Jamie Blanks, who did that movie as well as Urban Legend. I love both of those. Oh, so good. Very underrated, like Scream-inspired murder mystery slashers. Great stuff there for sure. But I'm really glad you liked it. It's a very fun movie that I feel like is kind of like falling through the cracks. And I don't know if not too many people talk about Valentine, but they should, because it's pretty damn good. Ty, thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciate it. I'm really glad that you liked that one. That's a banger right there. We got Jake Goth in the chat. What's up, Jake? Nice name. What's good from Manhattan? Jake from Manhattan. Jake Goth takes Manhattan. What's good? It's all good, baby. We got tons of horror news. We're vibing out. We're chilling. I got a delicious glass of cold water. I'm so hungry. I had a very light dinner because I'm trying not to eat as much these days. My stomach's kind of making the rumblies these days. Not having a great digestive thing going on. So trying to drink a lot of water, trying not to eat as much at night. And my God, I could go for a pizza. Can I just be honest? I would kill to order a pizza right now. And I might eat the whole thing. It would be disgusting. And I would not do it on camera because it would be that gross. But anyways, Jake, I don't know why I'm talking this much. I'm sharing way too much with you for your first, for I think what is your first stream on here. Jake, thanks for being with us. And I'm sorry I'm telling you all of that. Peyton is saying you were nicknamed Peanut with your family, so that's where the lore with my joke. What? What's up, Peanut? How we doing? Shanta's saying, hi, chat. Hi, Jake. Hi, Shanta. What's up? Welcome in. Fachi Cinema is saying, Jake, my guy, always killing it, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You know, I just so you know, over on Fachi Cinema, we recently watched the film Scream from 1996. And I just watched it again for a rewatch video on Tuesday. So I am very fresh up on the original Scream. Can I tell you? I'm so fresh on it. Unbelievably fresh on Scream, baby. So life is good. We're watching Scream movies. We're having a good time. Peyton is throwing $2 out there saying, spoilers, thoughts on the 2 killers leaked in Scream 7. I mean, we knew there was going to be more than one. We saw 2 killers recently in one of the trailers. I'm kind of done talking about spoilers, I think, in videos, you know, because I don't know. I've gotten people who have commented and saying things like, they're not loving that I'm being so negative on the marketing team. And I'm like, I don't want it to come off like I'm just, super negative regarding Scream 7. I'm bummed that the marketing is showing so much, but I'm just like, whatever at this point about it. I can't hold it against the movie because it's the marketing team's fault, not so much the creatives involved. So I'm just avoiding talk on that, I guess, in videos, if you're wondering why I didn't talk about that today. I thought about it, but I'm just like, what am I going to say outside of, I can't believe we know that now, I don't want to sound like a broken record. But yeah, I can't believe we know that now. Broken record, here we go. But yeah, we've spoiled so much about this movie. I'm wondering what is going to happen when we actually get to the theater in a couple of weeks here. What are we going to be surprised by? What are we going to see that we haven't already? So I guess I am worried about that, but I think that what I have seen is a lot of really cool shit. I'll say that. I don't know if it's going to surprise me. I don't know if it's going to have that same effect on me like how some of the other flicks have. Me personally, 5 and 6 both had a big shock and surprise that I loved. And I just don't know if Scream 7 is going to have that. I think part of the reason I like 5 especially so much is because I was kind of shocked by one of the killers. Didn't see it coming, And now I just don't know. Now I feel like I got Scream 7 all figured out. I hope I don't, though. I hope that, at least one of the killers I'm shocked by, or one of the big moments of the film I don't see coming. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Peyton, thank you for the $2. I'm bummed about spoilers. Always bummed when things like that happen. And, we're not even talking about like leaks or anything like that, guys. We're not even talking about like, some jerk went online and spoiled. No, we're talking about like the marketing for the film spoiled this. Like that's what bums me out. It's no fun. Facci Cinema is doing all right, just getting pumped for Scream 7. Oh yeah. Love that. Davey Deathray is hanging out with us too, saying fourth wall is what's up. Yes, it is. I'm so hyped up. I will hype up fourth wall all day, every day. That's the place to do your merch. For Misery Gaming is saying, so Jake, technically Scream only made 106 million when they had 2 releases. That's why now it's at 176 overall, and domestic opening was apparently only 7. The original Scream, is that what you mean? It made 176 million? Isn't it like adjusted for inflation and all that fun stuff? I don't know, but it was a huge hit. We do know that. That's a lot of money to pull back on a lower budget like that. So we love it. We love it, baby. A VHS movie in theaters would go so hard. I totally agree. Man, I must be behind in the chat or something. Here we go. Let's get back up here. We got Eric from the Bearded Entertainment throwing $5 out there saying, has there been any verified confirmation of when Scream 8 is going to start filming? We saw over on Production Weekly a little while back that something was going to happen with all of this. I don't believe we have like a date set in stone. I think maybe there was something about filming beginning around, springtime of this year. I don't, again, is that happening? I don't know. Well, I'm sure we're going to get some sort of announcement after Scream 7 absolutely destroys the box office. But look, if this movie makes even more money than the previous film, we're getting a Scream 8. That's just what it is. As long as these movies are profitable, they're going to keep making them. So I think with this one projected to do so well at the box office, I 100% think, yeah, we're getting another one. It's just a matter of time before it gets greenlit. Kate from Florida is with us. What's up? What's up? Thank you for being a channel member. Hello, hello. We got Papa Fonz out there saying, hope all is well, Sir Jake. Yo, yo, yo. Sorry, I'm cursed is saying I actually just finished showing my friend Elena all 6 Scream movies. Very nice. I made her a fan and she hates horror movies. Well, how about them apples? Look at that. The Scream movies are a really great entry point, I feel. You know what I mean? It's got like a ton of references. It's got a lot of jokes and more funny moments. So I feel like even if you're not crazy about horror, Scream is a great like entry point to get into it. Yo, Marcus, what's up, dude? How we doing, man? Yo. I shot him 6 times. Oh, speak of the devil. I was just talking about how fucking awesome you are, Marcus. I was just talking about, I was like, man, you know what I need right now? I need an injection of Marcus in my life. I haven't had you on the page in forever. What are you doing next Friday, Marcus? Can we plan something right here, right now? I don't even care. What are you doing, buddy? Let me know. Aaron is saying, let's cut to the chase and talk about Terrifier. Aaron, I love your energy, too. Can I just say that? Can I just say that right now? I love your energy. Terrifier 4, motherfuckers. We talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the stream, and I'll bring it up again. So, Lauren Lavera has placed her wishes out into the world about what she wants from Terrifier 4. She wants to see Sienna Shaw come out on top. She wants to see some good shit happen with this character. She wants this movie to be a satisfying conclusion for fans. And I 100% want to see Sienna come out on top because, man, it was rough for her in that last flick. My God. it was not a good time. She was getting absolutely terrorized again. More of her family is dead. Wow. She deserves a W, and I really hope she gets that in this next flick. It sounds like Damien is still writing this puppy. So people thought it was going to come out this year. I don't even know if it's going to come out next year. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's taken a long time to write, but that makes sense, right? That I feel like that makes sense because this is one of those things where It's the ending of the story. This is a difficult thing to write. Not easy to do. Give you a satisfying conclusion that's going to make the majority of fans happy. No matter what Damien does, it's going to piss somebody off. It's not going to work for somebody. It's just what it is. So I think he's just trying to put this together in the best way physically possible. Is my guess. But yeah, I definitely want to hear more about Terrifier 4. But it just kind of sounds like Damien's still writing it. You know what I mean? That kind of sounds like what the state of the whole thing is right now. But I hope we get something else soon, some other big update in the future. That would be great. What else is going on here? We got Kelly Stroh-Snyder out there with us. What's up? Welcome in. Thanks for being a channel member. How are you? Kelly said some really nice things the other night on stream. We greatly appreciate you. Robert Brunello is saying, I've already accepted Terrifier 4 2027. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think it's coming out this year. I mean, if they're still writing it, dude, no, it's not. Come on now. But I think 2027, it could happen. Let's say they film it all summer and then it comes out in October of next year. That could be the case. You never know. Marcus is getting back to me here saying, I work Fridays, but I'm off Saturdays now, bud. If we can aim for that day, that would be awesome. What else is going on? I need some Jake energy in my life as well, bro. Let's make it happen. Hey, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Let's try to find some time. You know what? I'll message you, Marcus, and we'll make something happen. I can't commit to a Saturday right here and now because my schedule is absolutely insane. And I think next Saturday I'm doing a podcast. So we'll figure something out though, my friend. I will message you, and I'm really excited. I need to talk with Marcus. I want to hear all your crazy theories. I want to go on and on about it. Let's make it happen. So Marcus, thank you again for being with us. We appreciate you. Magnificent Logo just got their tickets for Mortuary Assistant. Very nice. I gotta get mine. I gotta set up my Sunday of movie watch and catching up on movies I missed. But yes, absolutely, that's awesome. I'm really excited for this one because video game adaptations are always hit or miss in my opinion. This is one I feel like could be a hit. It looks like a one-to-one adaptation with the game that I've kind of been getting into lately. We literally played it on stream last night. And I love it. I think it's a great game. It's scary as fucking hell, too. I literally was punching my screen last night. I was so scared. So it was great. It was wonderful. A lot of fun. So I'm very excited. Cannot wait for it. Hopefully I can see it soon here. But Magnificent Logo, so much love to you, my friend. Thank you for being with us. Hell yeah. Papa Fonz is throwing $2 out there saying, Scream 7 is gonna rock. Did you watch Damage yet? Did I watch Damage yet? Damage. No, I have not watched Damage. Damages? Are you talking about the Thriller series from 2007 with Glenn Close and Rose Byrne and Ted Danson? What is this? Hang on now. Had a hiccup there. Ooh, wow. I don't know what's going on. I have not watched Damage yet. Let me know more about this, Papa Fonz. Throw me something else in the chat about that. Thank you for the 2. I'm curious what's going on with Damage. I have not been damaged yet. Kelly's saying, all truth, Jake. I love this community and everyone in it. I feel like I found my people here. So much love to you, Kelly. Thank you for being with us. I love that because that has been the goal with this page since day one. It's a joke, but saying instead of having friends, I have horror movies. There is a little bit of a dark truth to that, I feel like I didn't have people to talk movies with. I'm just talking to myself in the mirror about it. I thought I was going crazy. So it's nice having all of this. It's nice being able to talk horror with all you fellas, and it really does mean a lot. So thank you for being with us, Kelly. Kate from Florida is throwing 5 out there saying, I bring it up every time, but I'm just, it's starting to warm up here a little bit, but I still wish I was in Florida. Which is the best in your opinion, My Bloody Valentine, Hard Eyes, or Valentine? See, all of these have some sort of strength that the other one doesn't. Valentine has the best twist. Hard Eyes has the best, well, the original My Bloody Valentine's got some really good kills. Here's what I'm going to say about Hard Eyes. My Bloody Valentine, best kills. Hard Eyes, best characters. Valentine, best twist. You know what I mean? For sure with all 3 of those. I had to think about that for a second. Hard Eyes has got some pretty decent kills, though. It doesn't have a very good twist. Valentine, decent kills, great twist. Okay characters. My Bloody Valentine, I don't hate the characters. I don't hate them, but easily the best kills, I think, for sure. Man, that's a tough one. I think I've definitely seen Valentine the most out of those three. Hard Eyes I've seen like twice now. I don't know, man. That's really tough. I kind of feel very similarly about all of them. I'm gonna pick Valentine though, just because I love that twist. Hit me like a train the first time I saw it. That's why I think Jamie Blanks is he's up there, man. He's only made a couple of movies. I want him to come out of retirement. Come make some more crazy stuff for us. That would be great. Kate, thank you for the 5. Great question. And you know we got to watch one of these this weekend with the Valentine's Day being this Saturday. Very exciting stuff coming up here. Eric from the Bearded Entertainment's throwing 5 out there again. What's up, Eric? How we doing? Thanks for being with us. Damien should take as much time as he needs to write Terrifier 4. He should also cast you and I in the film. Say it louder. Say it louder so he hears us. I basically harassed him on Instagram recently with some videos that I made. I was stalking his page and made a video about how he's going to give us an update on Terrifier 4 soon, and then he followed me. I'm like, oh man, this poor guy. He's just trying to write his movie in peace, and I'm shouting all these insane updates at him. I hope I'm not freaking him out. I want it to be good. I want Terrifier 4 to totally rock, and I wish him well. I hope that, you know, if he's working on it right now, I hope he's writing some crazy, gory, nasty shit. But yeah, I agree, Eric. If we can be in the film, that would be great. I'd love to be bystanders who get just like showered in blood, you know, for whatever crazy kill he's cooking up. Because I'm sure he's going to have some big, you know, some big explosive kill to try to top what's come before. That's just the energy and spirit of Terrifier. So I'm really excited to see what that's all about. Really excited to see what's going to happen there with this next one. But Eric, thank you for the $5. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get in that movie if we can. Let's make it happen. Josh Petrino's here saying, Jake, did you watch Twisted? I'm going to watch it soon. I'm actually going to watch it tonight. That's going to be my movie for tonight. I watched a movie that has been on my watch list for like a couple of weeks now last night. So tonight I think I'm going to watch Twisted. I'm going to drink some coffee, just stay up. We're going to make it happen. So I'm really excited for that. Been meaning to watch it. I might do like only like 30 minutes of gaming, so I actually stay awake through it all. But yes, I need to watch Twisted 100%. It's still on the list. Vincent Must Die was great. Ooh, I have not heard of that. Vincent Must Die. I love the name. I love when you have a title like that just immediately grips you. You're like, okay, why? You know, what's... Why must he die? I'm interested. I want to know more. Fantasy thriller. Vincent finds himself under attack for no apparent reason overnight. When the phenomenon intensifies, he must run and change his way of life completely. Interesting. Okay. It's like just everyone trying to kill Vincent, basically. What's wrong with Vincent? What'd he do? What'd he do? It's crazy. I need to know more. I need to learn more about this Vincent fella. Shanta's saying, the person named Marcus, why can I not see his comments? That's I shot him 6 times. Is who Marcus is, and he's a great dude. Hung out with him before. Very good guy to talk horror with, let me tell you. Go subscribe to his page. He's making some really cool Scream content right now. Papa Fonz is saying Brain Damage. Oops. Oh, Brain Damage. Wait, you did recommend this one to me, didn't you? Brain Damage movie from 1988. You know, I think when we were talking about this, I was like, I've definitely heard of that. I've never actually sat down and watched it. Yeah, I still got to watch this movie. I got to make this happen. This is another one. So many movies on the list. It's crazy. Oh, this is Frank Henenlotter. Oh, wait, no, I have 100% heard of this movie because I was like, I remember being like, oh, I got to watch this. I've seen so many of his movies and I have not seen this one, which is crazy. How have I seen Basket Case 2, but I've never seen this? That's insanity. I'm gonna watch that as soon as possible. Frank Henenlotter movies, I gotta be in the mood for, though, is what I'll say, because man, they're out there. Basket Case is like a tough watch, but it's very rewarding. It's like that's one of those movies I can't believe they made it. Like it's one of those situations. It's like, how the fuck did they make this movie? That is so cool. And it's a great little time capsule and just horrifying to watch. So much fun. But man, I love Basket Case. A lot of good stuff in that one for sure. Want to watch an oldie but goldie horror movie, but one of the best original twists, Happy Birthday to Me. I feel like I've definitely seen that before. I think Dead Meat did a video on that, and I remember being like, I gotta watch this before I see the kill count. I think I've definitely seen that. It's been a minute though. Been a minute since I saw that one. Isaiah is saying, do you think the grabber escaped the ice if a third film happens? Yes. I mean, I think that absolutely could happen. I'm trying to remember how Black Phone 2 did at the box office. I don't remember it being too bad to my knowledge. I'm actually curious how much that one made. It had a budget of 30 million. Okay, so it needed to make quite a few. Okay, 132 million at the box office. Yeah, I totally see them doing a sequel to that. 100%. 132 million, and what did the first one make? First one was 161 million. Yeah, I could totally see them making another movie for sure. That's not that big of a drop, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you doubled the budget, but you still made 130 million bucks. That's awesome. So no, I could totally see them making another one. Black Phone 2 was pretty well received too, from what I know. I had some mild criticisms of it, but there's an argument to say it's better than the first one. So I definitely really enjoyed it, and I feel like I feel like they totally could make a third film just about some other things from maybe the grabber's past. So that's a really good question. I think yes. I think absolutely there could be more. They've totally reinvented the franchise with part 2. You know what I mean? Like, that's the big thing. After part 1, I was like, no, that was a one and done. Like, there's no more to do with that. And then 2 kind of told us, well, what if actually we flip the script? You know, now the ghosts are the bad guys. And I think that was just a really cool idea, a really good place to take it. So I say, yeah, you can kind of just keep making these that are similar to Black Phone 2, not so much 1. Maybe some people like that, some people don't, but that's okay. I'm into it. I'm down for a Black Phone 3. Let's see if Scott Derrickson is up for it, though. That's the big question. Aaron is saying, I love talking horror. I think I also found my peace. Hell yeah, dog. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate you. I love talking horror too. That's why I do it so much. It's nice. This is my therapy. Instead of going to therapy, I talk horror movies with people on the internet. It's great. It's definitely healthy. Have I seen or heard of Cruel Summer? Yes. Wait, let me make sure that's the one that I'm thinking of. Is that the movie? Wait, hang on. Pause. No, I have not. No. Wait, I have not seen this movie. It's gonna kill me now. There's a movie where it's like, not Hell of a Summer. That was that slasher movie from last year. It's gonna be a thorn in my side if I can't think of it. There was another movie that came out recently that was like Insanity. Really cool movie that has a similar title to that, and I can't remember. Holy God. Whoa. Hang on a minute. Pause. Leonardo DiCaprio just sent 50 Killjoy Jake memberships. Whoa, dude. Leonardo DiCaprio. Thank you, my friend. I'm going to have to go 50. Okay, 50 names, baby. Let's do it. Hang on now. This is insanity. No fucking way. Dude, that's history making right there is what that is. Okay, let's go through these names. Papa Fonz, Ghostface 619, Aaron Hamad, I Shot Him 6 Times, David Screws, oh man, it took me to the top of the list again. I hate when this happens. Here we go. Curry Furisan, Gareth Williams, Awesome Destroyer, Online Filth, Democrat Resistance, Robert Hudson, Austin 53095, Adri Kiara? What's up, my friend? Potato. Truthful Radio, Tanya in the D, Growlix, Matt Marvel, Chad for Horror, Kayla Ellis, Zugs, we're still going, baby. Superbender, Arctic Darks, Del Sanford, Austin Daniels, I don't know what that word is, Sarange Gaming, maybe, Hidden Lotus, Mikey Mouse, Mott's Wild, Neon Dion, Radio Art Pop. I'm reading all of them. You guys are going to have to listen to this. I'm so sorry. I Am No One, Katana, maybe? Crafty Miner, Jonathan Marino, Rick, if you're nasty. Ooh, real nasty over here. Okay, Smudge Critiques, Chris Baker, Dialing Space, Tony Macaroni, Her M got one. That's crazy. Oof Flores. We're still reading them. Dee Dee, Chris Nichols, Haliva, JK's Z Studios, that one Scream Kid, Unreliable Narrator, Josh, someone else. That was it. Holy fucking shit. Leonardo DiCaprio, thank you. 50 people have become Killjoy Jake memberships. Did you see that? You got a little Toad R2D2 screech for that one. That's a good idea. I agree with that. From now on, if someone sends 50 gifted memberships, you're gonna have to run in and do an R2D2, just for the record. That's a consistent now, just so everyone knows. Just so everyone knows that has to happen now. She's coming in. Here we go. A rare Madison appearance. You look like Darth Vader. Can you do like a low voice? Holy God, he said another one.
Hold on. What? I don't got my glaze.
He sent another 50. You're gonna have to do the sound again.
Oh.
You ready?
My armpit hurts because of how I hold my arm. I'm crying. This goes all the way down.
It does, yeah. Thank you for that. We appreciate you. Much love.
I don't know if the camera can see it, but there are tears. Can you see them?
Yeah, I can see the tears. Wow.
I just used a makeup wipe.
Oh no.
Oh, there's so much makeup remover in my eyes.
That's not good.
It's
my
fine.
God.
Are they red?
No, you just got a lot of tears. That's terrible. I have to read 50 names, babe. So I'm gonna get on this.
This is how close I am.
TX Gaming also got a gifted membership from the last one. He did it twice. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Get ready to do it again.
My guy, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. That's insane. We have 100 new members from today's stream, which is insane. Let's talk about this though. Okay, so Leonardo DiCaprio has gifted himself one, which is great. So deserved.
Wait,
so,
he wasn't a member himself.
Well,
before gifting.
He's gifted one to himself. That's one way to do it, man. See, if you just get 100 of them, you can become a member for free. Okay. Sure, yeah, that's one way to look at it. Chance's House of Horrors, Trevor McCleary, all becoming members. All these people who I'm listing now, if you're wondering why I'm reading stuff and maybe you're just joining the stream. Nobu Soji, maybe? Alistar, Tales from the Shelf. Tales from the Shelf, is this like Elf on the Shelf kind of vibes here? We got The Weeknd's Wicked, Universal Disappointment, Mike Hawk, Dustin Blankenship, Antslin's Down, Corey Guns, Marving, I'm So Woke, Alex Garth, Josh B. Rowe, Josh Wilbanks, Rob, Lutherion, Polly, Try and Save. Try and say that's hilarious. We're trying. Oh, we're trying. Real Cinema Lemons, Anime King, Dom, Ken, Denny Onion, Melissa Wildcard, Greg, just Greg, Savi, Film Geek, P-Lap. I'm not even reading these anymore. Catbread Official, Shanta has gotten one. Cancer QT, Sarah, Drew Seth, Rob Firth, Froggy Fresh, Robert Brunello, Kenzie, Raspy, Christian, Anthony, Braden, Phoenix Fire, RJ, Geese, Splattercast, Brando, Shannon, RW, Brett James Bishop have all received memberships. Oh my God.
There's 2 more. Scroll again. There's 2 more.
There's more?
There's
I
2
missed
more.
some?
From that 50.
Oh man, yeah, I see it now. And Trambo and Best.
And Rambo.
I don't know.
Rambo.
I'm doing my Aunt Rambo. Why is there so many Ant names? Like so many Ant folks have gotten. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, we got Beat Justin, maybe Beats YouTube have all received membership. 100 new members. Beat Juan, thank you. Best Juan. I can't fucking read. I'm so bad at reading. Little did you guys know, Leonardo DiCaprio just did that because I can't read and he wanted to see me struggle. No, I'm kidding. Leo, thank you so much. That is.
For another 5 minutes.
If you want to see me struggle, yeah, there you go. Leo, thank you so much for the support, dude. That is unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. That's so nuts. 100 new members. I'm over the moon. I don't even know how to respond to that. So thank you for paying my bills this month.
We're paying for the bills and the wedding.
Yeah, you're paying for our wedding pretty much, basically, Leo. He's throwing another 2 out there saying, happy to help, brother. Keep on keeping on. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated a ton.
And Jake's flat tire that he had.
And my flat, yeah, that paid for my flat tire, basically. So.
Our combined 5 new tires that we just bought.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a crazy time recently. So really, you don't know how much that means. So thank you.
You should throw it back for him.
I'll gift you 50 memberships now, no, Leo. Is that what you're saying?
That's not what.
Oh, you mean throw it back for him? Well, guys, subscribe to my OnlyFans and you can see me throw it back. There you go.
But the guy hit with the ad. Damn.
But thank you for making R2D2 noises. I greatly appreciate that. Leo deserved it for all that crazy shit. This is nuts. But thank you again. My God. Leonardo, I love you. Be my Valentine, says Cat Bread Official. What did everybody say? I'm curious what the responses have been from the folks who just maybe were chilling at home and they're like, I just got a membership from Killjoy Jake. We have had an upward tick of people who have jumped in. Jake, I think you were thinking Hell of a Summer. I've seen that it was okay. Hell of a Summer was kind of just okay. I'm curious. Drew Seth is saying just got a gifted membership and it summoned me. Thank you for being summoned. We appreciate you. Well, 50 people in here and not everyone got one, so strange. Damn.
Dude,
Bro.
Do you have gifted on? Gifting? Go into your settings for it. You might have gifting off. Like
some people
weird.
do have gifted
By default,
things off,
it
yeah.
has the setting as no, I don't want to receive free gifted subs for some reason.
I know. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts to think about. So make sure that's on if you want free stuff. I mean, I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. Isaiah is saying that the new Conjuring is filming. Yes, we have a prequel Conjuring series on the way, or film. Sorry, prequel Conjuring film.
It'll probably be a series, so you were correct. Probably.
They're also making a series, which is nuts. But yeah, okay, Madison, did I watch this movie with you? Mr. Rick is throwing a $2 super chat out there. It was not Hell of a Summer, the film I was thinking of. It's like Dark Times or something like that. I think it's Dark Times. Super Dark Times. That's the movie I was trying to think of. It just hit me. We didn't watch this together? I thought maybe we did. I wasn't sure.
But you know what movie we are gonna watch together?
What movie are we gonna watch together?
Sebastian Stan's debut film. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Where the guy
yes.
through the fucking semi-truck.
That was the best trailer for a movie I've ever seen. Fun fact.
God,
Super Dark Times is the movie. I don't know why. When someone earlier mentioned a film that I should watch, and I immediately went to this movie. I thought it was this. This is a very good movie if you have not seen it, by the way. Super Dark Times, very underrated, very interesting little crazy ass movie that I really enjoyed. Catbread's throwing $2 out there too, saying Leonardo, please be my Valentine. he's Valentine's with like 100 people now, so that's pretty damn cool. You don't just have one Valentine. You have 100. It's insane. What else is going on? Joe Bomba's hanging out with us. What's up?
Should I whisper it into the mic?
Yes. Can you whisper it into the mic?
Do it.
This is Eric who's sending 10 Killjoy Jake memberships. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Whisper it into the mic.
Yeah. Can you? Can you whisper the R2D2 for him?
Yeah. There's a hair on here. There's a couple hairs. Let's be real.
Those are my hairs.
There's a whole bunch of cat hairs too.
We don't have a cat. Where's the cat coming
Where has this mic been since before we moved here?
I cleaned it. I clean it like every now and then. Can you give me an R2D2 for Eric?
Did that even pop?
Oh, I heard it. Oh yeah. Everyone definitely heard it. That's great. Oh man, this makes me sad. Craven Something Scary got a membership. Oh, that's a little. Now I'm a little sad. I was just, it's funny. I was just listening to a podcast that Steven did with my friend the Nightwatch Zone this evening. So he's with us now, I think, in a way, because I've been thinking about him a lot recently. So that makes me sad. But anyways, these memberships are also going to Talking Star Wars, Koki Bros. I think that's how you pronounce it. Coke Bros. Maybe they're just the Coke Bros. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Malik 37500, RJ Roffer, OG Teddy V, Spiritual Bump It, Achilles, Mr. Luck, Jamie Ambrose, New Zealand, and Craven Something Scary have all been gifted memberships. Eric, thank you for the 10. I'm overwhelmed with this stream tonight. You guys are amazing. I thank you for the support. Thank you for helping us pay for this wedding. It really is a wonderful thing, and I greatly appreciate having such wonderful support from this amazing community. Thank you guys so much. Talking Star Wars is saying thanks for the membership too. Hell yes. Thank you, Eric. We appreciate you. Kate from Florida is saying, wishing you and Madison a great Valentine's Day on Saturday. Don't eat too much Wingstop now. Oh, Kate. Wait, hang on. First of all, thank you for the $5. I was going to get her a heart-shaped pizza. I got to say this quieter. I'm really loud. I was going to get her a heart-shaped pizza, but I might do Wingstop now. That's a really good idea. Kate, I'm going to steal that idea. Don't tell her. Don't tell her I said anything. Great ideas about horror movies and horror movies only, Kate. Thank you for that, Kate. Thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciate it. Wingstop, great idea. Oh my God. I'm going to be making R2D2 noises on Saturday because I'll have so many wings in my mouth. Let's go. Democrat Resistance is saying, thank you for being with us. If you say my name just cuz from now on, just Cruz. Oh, Aaron, you're just Cruz. Okay, I got you.
Damn it. Did you hear me scream from the other room?
I saw it on my other screen and I heard you say God damn it at the same time.
My throat hurts. This is why I quit cigarettes.
This is why
I quit smoking.
This is why I quit smoking.
To do this and have the same vocal roach that I would if I continued smoking my cigarettes.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say at this
Fort
point.
Misery got one. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, Fort Misery didn't get one. I'm buying him one at this point.
You can't.
I'm gonna.
Wait,
I'm gonna call him up.
Did Eric get one? I think Eric got a member. No, he just said holy crap in the middle of it. Okay.
Hey, Leo is waiting for his R2D2, okay? He paid good money for this.
I'm trying to catch my breath. Okay.
Listen,
Jess got one.
He paid good money for a good R2D2, okay? Yeah. And that's not a dirty thing, even though it does kind of sound like that. I'm going to start reading these. Leo has gifted another 50 memberships, making 150 in total tonight. We have more than doubled our membership base tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My God. Brady has gotten one. Hope's Butler. I love that name. Senko, Mike Hamilton, Robert Morrison, Just Jess, our friend who plays video games with us. War Monster 93, Chael, 812D Thang, 812D. That's what they called me in high school. Child's Play fan, sarcastically Slade. Okay,
I'll be back.
I'm gonna be a minute, so
Yeah.
you got some time.
Yeah.
Mordo and Rigby, like Mordecai and Rigby. There we go. I haven't thought about that show in forever. Zebra 26, Bored Now 5838. You guys didn't think I was just gonna read names all night on stream, did ya? Matthew Wayne Official, Kendria, Monique, Baby 88, 253. Marijuana, hang on, Mary Underwood, I can't fucking read. Melly, I swear that's what I read. Oh no, guys, it's something's wrong up here. Melly 1290 collarbone YouTube, Sukochi, Gavin Moon. We also got Keegster's part of the gang now. We got the Harlequin Demon. We got Mr. Ducky, Chaotic Vibes, Ghost Pirate Entertainment, Spider Gecko. Love that one. I love a Spider Gecko. Hayden United, Bill Cipher and Freddy Krueger fan, Wes Carpenter Flakes, E89199, Jonathan Wright, Frody. You guys have some great names. Can I just say that? We got a burp from Madison, and we're gonna get an R2D2. Okay, Gary Williams, Danny Boy. Oh yeah, Darth is hanging out with us. We got Shell Dust, Phoenix, Thomas Clerk, El Dante, Tracy Lynn, Travis Dale, James DP, Joe and Jaw. Baby. My name K9, and then a bunch of letters have all become. Oh, and also Future Geist, Dimension, and Rick X4X. And Mr. Peace as well have all become members. My God, we did 150 names tonight. Whew. Would you do the honors? Thank you.
You should take off
Thank
your
you.
headphones to hear that in person. It's probably so much louder than you think.
Oh no, it's louder because of this, because I'm hearing myself.
I don't know.
I hear it, trust me. Leo, I can't thank you enough, my friend. That is unbelievable. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the 2 again. You didn't even have to do that. Okay, last one for your wedding. May God bless you both. Yeah, so much love. Same to you, my friend. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for the support. Leo drops in every now and then to support the page, and it really does mean quite a bit. So thank you, my friend. You're invited to the wedding now, just so you know.
Okay.
Can you give us another one, because Eric is now just 20. What is the total on this? How many memberships have we got?
175, and then we had another 20 added.
My God. Would you give us another R2D2 for Eric too?
I have to figure out what volume this is at, because the 10 was low. It's really high.
Can you give us a medium R2? You know?
Cup it onto your ears. No, I'm telling you, put it tighter. Seal it further into your ears.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
That's the...
My God. So Eric is also gifting 20 more memberships. I don't even know. This whole stream's just going to be reading names now. Get wrecked, everybody. Sony 4K YouTube, Save Robbie, Total Wins. I'm getting really good at it though. Bend Over, MB6 Films, Void Signal, Solo Dev, Chillin' Killin' Dylan, Zenotaph, Brendan Finley, Calaboss TV, the Skeptical Skeptic, Rando Geek, Alex Universe, Thomas C007, Popping the Popcorn. That's Katie. We got Cyan Creations Old, Nightmare Drone, SLHQ90, Sean McClure, Roms S18 have all been gifted memberships. Oh my God. I don't even know how many that is at this point. Is that like 180? That's 180.
Multiple people.
Guys, we had look, can I just be completely honest? We had like 60 members before tonight, I think. Like maybe 60, 70. We have, I don't even know what now, like over 200. Wow. Like, I don't even know what to say, guys. Thank you so much. I feel like a real YouTuber at this point. This is nuts.
For Misery, I don't know what to tell. They need to check their profile. I think they have it turned off, because ain't no way.
Fort Misery is just still not getting that. That's no good. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna buy him one at this point, honestly.
You can't.
I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find him and go on his computer and spend my own money. So get wrecked. But anyways, Trashbox Mandy is saying, Jake, this is a record stream for membership gifting. Gonna need to just parse this out as I'm gonna have to just make a video just of this, of me reading names and people will be like, wow, that's crazy.
Also, you probably didn't see it because it was amid that.
Yes.
Someone said that Scream is now officially come out as being rated R.
Yeah, no, I talked about I talked about that in my video today. Yeah, rated R for, if I'm not mistaken, bloody violence, some gore, and some language. So all the good stuff, baby. All the good stuff is gonna be in this new flick. I'm so hyped.
Matthew Lillard nudity. God
I know.
damn it! That's
the
only reason why I would see this film.
Well, now I'm not seeing it. Matthew Lillard. No full frontal with Matthew Lillard. Sorry.
I feel like Matthew Lillard is somehow like jacked. Like under there, like I'm talking like 8-pack.
We met him. He's a fit dude.
I feel like he's secretly hiding like bodybuilder.
Washboard abs down there. I'll have to ask him and then get kicked out of the convention. Jason Carpenter has been a member for 36 months saying, Jake, I'm avoiding everything with Scream 7 until showtime. I got what I needed with that first trailer. Still need the white popcorn bucket, though. Hell yes, my friend. Oh, my God. A lot of really cool popcorn buckets have come out for this thing. We got Bleeding Face Ghostface. That's the guy who said that? Okay, yeah. We'll get to that. We'll make it happen. I'm seeing it all go down. Yeah, a lot of really cool popcorn buckets. Someone was mentioning that there's a Regal popcorn bucket that's... Thank you for the burp. Regal popcorn bucket that is Ghostface in a glass box, which is pretty damn cool for a popcorn bucket. I love that. A lot of cool ones out there, though. I really want Ghostface coming through the door. That's my favorite so far. But yeah, avoid the Scream 7 stuff. The spoilers are everywhere, guys, so be careful going through the internet. Be careful where you go. It's not safe anywhere at this point because, even the marketing is showing stuff, So it's nuts. It's a nutty time for sure. I just want to say one more time, Eric and Leo, thank you so much for the support tonight. That's unbelievable. That's a new stream record. This is a monumental. Monumental. I don't even know what else to say. And Jason, thank you for being a member for 36 months. That's a crazy amount of time to support the page. So thank you guys all so much. It really does mean a lot. Papa Fonz is saying we just want to watch Jake succeed. Well, thank you. I'm doing my best. Doing my best out here. So it really does mean a lot when you have some crazy streams like this. Eric just picked up the Bloody Mask popcorn bucket. Very nice. Very nice. I love that. I might have to. I think that's the one that Erica wants. So I'm gonna have to pick that up for sure. Ghostface is saying, didn't Matthew complain that 6 was too gory? I smell hypocrisy. I think this movie is definitely going to be gory and brutal. I mean, we've already seen some stuff. I don't want to say if you haven't seen it, but we've already seen some stuff. We know there's going to be at least one gory kill in there. So, no, for sure. I think this one's going to be brutal. We're going to get some nice little moments. Ghost in the Dark Kills is saying, guys, Scream 7 has been officially rated R. Yes, we have gotten the official rating. Was it earlier today or yesterday? I don't remember. I made a video talking about it today, which is exciting, and I'm just hyped. Of course, it's got to be rated R. Come on now. How do you do a Scream movie that's PG-13 at this point? Nuts. XD Uwu. What's up, XD Uwu? How we doing? Hello, this is my first stream. I love your Terrifier videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I haven't been talking about Terrifier as much lately. Sadly, we just haven't had too many updates. And I've kind of got all my theories out and about already. So, sorry I haven't put out any new Terrifier videos, but I appreciate you watching them. And we will absolutely have some updates on Terrifier 4 soon, I think. I also will be watching the 4 Terrifier movies, like Terrifiers 1 through 3, as well as All Hallows Eve, very soon here on the page. So that's going to be a new series coming up at some point. So XD, thank you for being with us. I'm glad you like the Terrifier videos. More updates to come and some rewatch videos coming on that franchise shortly. So I'm really excited to get to that at some point. Austin is asking, Jake, thoughts on The Burning? The Burning is a weird one, man. It's if you guys don't know, this is a movie from the Weinsteins, which is weird. Not like in a producer role. I believe they actually like directed it, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on now. Let me look this up because I want to double check myself on that. No, they wrote the script. Right, that's what it is. Yeah, Bob and Harvey Weinstein wrote the screenplay for this, and it was directed by Tony Malum. I'm so on the fence with this film because I think it has some great moments. I need to watch it again. That's what I'll say. I wasn't over the moon about it, but it does have some crazy over the top insane kills. So that's what I'll say. Mostly good things, but it does bum me out who wrote it. It bums me out who wrote it. The crappy producers who were part of the original Scream movies. That's what I'll say. What else is going on here? I need a bucket, and AMC needs to hurry up. I know. There's a lot of really cool popcorn buckets for this movie. A lot of cool posters. They did an insane amount of advertising. My God. This movie's gotten so much attention. I can't imagine that. There's no way it does poorly. It just goes to show, the more stuff you put out there, I think just the more eyes you get on whatever your thing is that you're trying to put out, So the crazier the marketing, the more people who ends up showing up to your flick, Scream 7 has certainly gone all out, that's for sure. Jake the Raft, yeah. No, like I said, there's some great moments. There's some great moments of The Burning, no, for sure. There's just a lot of whack moments too. I don't know. It's a back and forth kind of film, but overall, it's one of those slasher, like those 80s slashers that's kind of like required viewing. If you haven't seen it, some insane, like if you like 80s slashers, man, this is definitely one of the ones that maybe doesn't get talked about enough. Definitely a good one to go check out. Junior 6677 is saying, how's it going, Jake? Much love from the Pacific Northwest. Any chance we get a Scream 8 set in the winter or perhaps a tropical setting? What's up, my friend? How are you, Junior? I think both of those ideas would be great. I have been begging for a winter set Scream movie for forever. When Scream 7 first got announced, I thought, it's probably going to be Ghostface in the snow in New York City. That was like my first theory regarding this film. I thought that would have been dope. I don't know if that's happening now. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's going to be the case. Obviously not now, but I imagine for Scream 8 that could happen. I think we could be in a winter setting somewhere, to kind of switch it up, do something different. It is notoriously hard to film in the snow, but I feel like there's ways you can get around it, especially with a Scream movie where you can have a higher budget and maybe film on some sets. But a tropical setting, too, would be cool, man. I would love to see Ghostface running around like a convention hall or something. Like, think like, some sort of horror convention, but like set it in like Florida, let's say, so you get some outside sequences. Like, I would love a night scene of Ghostface chasing someone down the beach. That would be so fucking cool. Oh, I want that to happen so bad. That would be so dope. So Junior, I love both of those ideas because they would just flavor that movie so differently. It would be like, that's the winter set Scream. That's the Christmas Scream. That's the tropical Scream. We need that. Come on now. That would just be so much fun. So let's do it. Let's make it happen. Leo's saying, I'm in Tucson, Arizona. Let's meet up. That is on the other side of the country, but I'm down. I'm still down. Let's make it happen. Oh, you're talking to, I see what's up. You're talking to Mandy. Never mind. I thought you wanted to meet up with me. Never mind, Leo. No, I'm messing with you. Way too funny. Ghostface Killer is saying, I got the Ghostface vodka, but I don't drink. So if you want a free shot or two, my address is 261 Turner Lane. Oh, see, that sounds like a trap though. I don't know if I should go there. I hear that house is explosive. Caught fire. That house on the market. Man. Do you know what Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is? And if so, what are your thoughts? I love that series. I think it's one of the scariest internet series out there. I'm doing this new series on the page where I'm reacting to different movies and such. And I'm actually thinking about doing a series, like a part of that series where I'm reacting to different internet horror videos. And that was like the first thing on my mind. Was going through all of those crazy ass videos, maybe some Meat Canyon videos. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good horror stuff, I think, on this site that I would love to go through. Some great horror short films too. Can I just say that there are some excellent horror shorts on here? So I know, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared though. Staying focused. I love that whole series to death. I think it's terrifying. It's one of the first series I saw that like kind of blended like the kids stuff, like kids TV show elements with horror. And I feel like every video game since has done something along those lines. Like the Five Nights at Freddy's kind of vibe is like hit on that, where it's like it's something kid related but also horror. Poppy Playtime, you know, there's countless games just like that capture that same vibe. There's like a nostalgia and a terror to it too. It hits on something deeply personal, you know, from everyone's kind of past in a weird sort of blurry way. And I think that's why the horror hits harder in those kinds of situations. I love it. I love Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. And there's a lot of things like it that I'm fascinated by. So that series is fantastic. I would love to do some sort of like reaction or deep dive into that whole show, because there's a lot of little hidden layers, you know, a lot of really abstract visuals that could mean so many different weird things. Josh Petrino is saying, if you like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, you're going to love Buddy. I hear Buddy is very good. This is a new Casper Kelly flick. Speaking of, you know, people who love mixing, you know, more innocent things with horror, Casper Kelly, I feel like, is the master of that. This guy, of course, did, what is it? Too Many Cooks. I always forget. I love that fucking short to death. It is one of the coolest things that I've just been obsessed with for years now. I remember when it came out too. Like, I remember the night it came out, and the next morning everybody was talking about it. They're like, what was that weird fucking thing on Adult Swim? And I watched it like the next day. I sadly did not have the pleasure of seeing it in the middle of the night, but I watched it the next day, like at school, I remember, and being like, this is amazing. How have I never seen this before? Like, it's the funniest, weirdest, scariest thing you've ever seen. And I love every second of it. Now that guy has like basically gone full-fledged horror director, made a segment for VHS last year, made multiple horror films for Adult Swim. They're Yule-logs, movies that start as Yule logs and then turn into horror films. The first one's fantastic. Give it a watch. And this new Buddy, I'm really excited for too. Casper Kelly, I think, had one of the best VHS Halloween segments. Like, I really loved them all. There was no weak link in that whole chain. But Fun Size seems to be the one that has kind of captured everyone's attention. A lot of people were like, dude, that's a horror icon right there, the Candy King guy or whatever. I love him to death. Fun Size, his little crazy high-pitched voice. Oh man, like 10 out of 10. Just one of the best silly segments in the VHS franchise, without a doubt. So I can't wait for his new film called Buddy, which is all about, like, from what I know of it, I haven't seen it yet. I know it's kind of premiered on it premiered at some festival. I can't remember off the top of my head. But Buddy, it's like a kids show, like mascot character who's killing people and, well, kids. And it's fucked up. It's messed up. I love the concept though. It's a really cool idea, and I can't wait to see it. Ought to be fun. Uwu is saying, I've heard of it, but should I watch Too Many Cooks? Yes, it's here on YouTube right now. You can look it up. I couldn't recommend it enough. If you like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, I think you'll absolutely love Too Many Cooks. 100% yes. What else is going on? Aaron is saying, still wondering who the wine teams are, the Weinsteins. So Harvey and Bob Weinstein are these producers who like made a ton of movies just in general from, like, you know, the 90s, the 2000s and 2010s. But Harvey Weinstein was convicted of a lot of nasty shit back in 2017, and we found out he's a total douchebag. So that's what's up. Yeah. So they're not great. Not great dudes, but sadly their name is attached to a lot of classic movies like the Scream franchise. So it's a weird, really weird situation like that. Also, if you watch Scream 3, a little bit of commentary towards old Harvey in there. So insane shit. Kelly is also saying that James Van Der Beek passed away. We were talking about that earlier. It's a major bummer. You know, anyone going that young is really just a total shame. Major bummer. So I always hate hearing about shit like that. Total Wins. Hey Jake, are you still making Chicken Man? So the short film for Chicken Man came out at the top of last year. It's been up on YouTube for over a year now. Give it a watch. Check it out. We want to make a feature out of it if we can. I don't know if it's going to happen. It's one of those weird things where I was kind of like, it was one of those situations where I'm like, let's put it out there. Let's see what it does. And if it really hits, kind of takes off, we'll make more with it. But it just kind of, it's kind of fizzled out at this point. So I'm moving on to another project at this point, but I am still very proud of that little short film. It's probably my favorite thing that I've done. And if you haven't seen it yet, my friend, please go check it out. Give it a watch. I think it's a fun little short. But I'm currently working on a new project now behind the scenes. So a lot of fun things are happening. Josh, it premiered at Sundance. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but I am still very excited for it. Cannot wait for it. Really hope it kicks ass. Unbridled Instinct is saying Adult Swim in the early 2000s was such a great time. Yes, it was. Yes, it absolutely was. I'm probably so fucked up because I watched so much Adult Swim as a kid. But I loved it. It's such an interesting vibe. I have not seen Serpent in the Rainbow, Austin, from Mr. Wes Craven. Funny, we were talking about Craven Something Scary earlier, rest in peace. And I remember he had actually brought that movie up to me once. He said, dude, you got to watch that. Like, very good movie. Got to give it a watch for Mr. Wes Craven there. I've been diving into Wes's weirder stuff in the last year or so, getting into some more of his movies that I haven't seen. One of them was, what was it? People Under the Stairs was a movie I watched recently for the first time, like a couple of years ago. Very good film. I really enjoyed it. I thought it feels like a Jordan Peele movie before Jordan Peele, which is cool. So the fact that he's going to remake that, it's like, yeah, makes so much sense. That's been a project that's been in the works for some time now. Who knows what's going on with that? Haven't heard any updates regarding the film, but definitely want to hear more about it for sure. 3C Films is great. I love Chris. I see people talking about him. Dude has given me a shout out a couple of times, and I greatly appreciate that. So Chris is amazing. I think he's awesome. I'm sure you're all subscribed to his page already, but subscribe. He's awesome. He's a very good dude. Kochwe Brothers or Koch Brothers? What's up, my friend? How we doing? Hi, I got a gifted membership. I don't know who it was exactly. I can see they gifted a lot of memberships, so thanks. Yeah, it's been an insane night. Wow. But yeah, thank you for being with us, my friend. Yeah, a lot of folks have gifted memberships. It's nuts. Anime Kingdom is also here saying thanks to the person who gifted the memberships. Yeah, yes. Leo and Eric have been gifting memberships left and right tonight. It's insane. So I'm very thankful for everything tonight. Kyle is saying, Jake, if the killers are mom and son, who do you think are they related to in the past? I really think it could be a Leslie Mocker situation where Anna Camp is secretly, his sister. But that could be too obvious. That could be one of those things where it's like, well, wouldn't we already expect that? I'm almost thinking it could be one of those situations where it's like the mom and the son, they're just like obsessed with the true crime angle of the Stab franchise. You know what I mean? We've done so many movies now where it's people who are fans of Stab specifically. What if it's people who are obsessed with the actual true crime element to it and are just like, they literally just want to like celebrate the killers. And they want more of that. Sydney's been just kind of hanging out at home the last couple of movies. They're like, Sydney needs to be terrorized again. We want more documentaries to watch. That's my guess where I'm sitting now. It feels like there's this big focus on true crime. It's got to go there, is what my thoughts are. We also got a Yurty G out there saying, bro, good to see you. Tell Spyglass to stop giving us the entire movie. I know, it's nuts. Yurty, thank you for being with us, my friend. Greatly appreciate you a ton. We gotta talk some Scream here soon. It's crazy. We've gotten so much of this movie in the marketing. It's almost a little frustrating. Who else is with us? Collarbone YouTube got a gifted. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you for being with us. I'm glad you got one. 812D thing is saying bless them. So much love, so much blessings. And Leo has gifted another 10 Killjoy Jake memberships. This might actually be the very best stream I've ever had in my entire life. Wow. My God, Leo, thank you for the 10. That's going to Chase Sloth King, Democrat Resistance, Kevin Alexander. Wait, no, hang on. I read that wrong. Chase Sloth King, Kevin Alexander, Dewan Shazir, maybe? Slasher Horror 2026. FU Go King. Fuego King. Fire King. I see what's up. Robert Wheeler. Josh Candelario. Kristen Marie. I can't fucking read. Jibby and Spade have all been gifted memberships. Look at that. Thank you so much, Leo. Again, I don't even know what to say. Wouldn't let me buy more memberships. I wanted to. It's all good, dude. I greatly appreciate the support. I cannot believe how many people are I can't believe how many people are members of the page. It's nuts. We're literally up like 200% tonight. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. This is nuts. So Leo, thank you so much for the support. I don't know. I'm at such a loss. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for all the support tonight, dude. Wow. XD is saying, my cousin showed Five Nights at Freddy's when I was a toddler on YouTube. So then YouTube recommended me other horror thriller, etc. things. So now I'm jump scared and blood resistant. Very nice. There's a lot of great horror out there, my friend. Keep looking for it. I've been doing this, seeking out horror movies on YouTube here for like 6 or 7 years. And I say that in all seriousness, not even making a joke, because the 7-year anniversaries we're coming up on here. And I still haven't seen everything that I want to see. So there's a lot of good stuff. So it's nuts. Leo, thank you for the 2 again. My life belongs to Jesus Christ. I support Jake. Hey, Leo, I appreciate the support. I'm glad that you've found something that works for you, my friend, and that makes me very happy. So thank you for the 2. Thank you for the support tonight. So much love to you. God bless, and thank you for being with us, dude. I really appreciate. I just appreciate the support. I appreciate you being cool and hanging out with us, supporting the page. I can not only I can pay my bills this month because of you. Like let's just be real. Let's call it what it is. Be transparent, and I really appreciate that, man. We got a lot of crazy things going on in the background, and we're gonna be able to do all those things now, because of you, Leonardo. So thank you for that. This page is only gonna get crazier in the year of 2026, baby. And I can't wait. I can't wait for everyone to see it. We got some really fun things planned. So thank you again, my friend. Thank you for the support. And thank you for being with us. Just thank you for hanging out. Thanks for being part of this community. Unbridled Instinct is saying, Jake, now that we saw the 2 killers, do you think they are lovers? Oh God, I hope not. Mother and son, dear Lord. Do you think this is another silly dude getting strung along by some girl he's smitten with? That's really funny. I actually, no, honestly, I don't. I feel like we've kind of done that like a couple of times now, from Scream 4, Scream 5. The last movie was a family. But even though the last movie was a family, I still feel like a relationship between a son and a daughter, that can still be something different. We just saw like a crazy family in Scream 6. That was kind of like the big reveal at the end of the film, is like, oh, it's all of Richie's family has gone Ghostface and decided to kill. I think where we can do something different is show like a complicated relationship between son and mother and son. I really like the idea. This, what I've pitched before, is like the mom forcing the son to go Ghostface with her. That's really interesting to me. I don't think that's going to be what we end up. I don't know. Maybe that's not what we get. Would be really cool if it was the case. I almost think it would, like, that to me would really work, because it would showcase this toxic relationship between 2 characters, give us a killer who maybe just doesn't even really want to do it, but is being forced to, because their parent is doing it, kind of thing. But I'm curious. I'm curious what it is going to end up being. If it is lovers again, maybe it is different characters. Maybe Anna Camp isn't actually our killer this whole time. Let's say it's like, I'm trying to think who else it could be. Let's just say, for shits and giggles, it's a Tatum and her boyfriend. You know what I mean? Both of them are the killers. That would be insane. That would just kind of feel like a little redundant of Screams 4 and 5. I feel like we've just done the relationship thing. I want to see different relationships explored between Ghostface killers, because a big part of this franchise is that there's more than one killer. Like, I feel like almost all the movies have that, except for one. And I love the relationship between Billy and Stu. It makes them both more interesting characters. It's the same thing with pretty much every single film in this whole franchise. I feel like the dynamic between our killers changes everything in the third act. It's a twist that Amber and Richie have been dating the whole time. What? These characters who we've barely seen interact up until the third act. It's like they're dating and they're the killers. What? Like, this is insane. Holy shit. There's a lot, like everything, the switch up, you know what I mean? The switch up in relationships is awesome when you get to the third act like that. I love when a movie can do that. I mean, even Scream 2, you know, the reporter and one of the film students are now working together, serial killer and and the mom of Billy Loomis. Just everything you thought you knew about this person has completely switched up and is now something else entirely. That's part of the reveal, I feel. I feel like that's part of the reveal that maybe has been lost in some of the other movies, but I would love to see that happen here. Like, you think something is as like the way it seems or whatever, how it comes off, but maybe it's something else entirely. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm excited for. Collarbone is saying, I can't wait to get my Scream 7 popcorn bucket. I'm going to get in person instead of pre-ordering because it says the bucket would be here in June. I know, that's way too long, right? You got to peace out, though. It's all good. Thank you for being with us. I greatly appreciate you for hanging out. Thanks for talking Scream, dude. I hope you get a popcorn bucket very soon and way earlier than June, because that's way too long of a wait, damn it. Way too long. The Coke Bros are saying, I know it's not likely, but what if the marketing for Scream 7, it's fake, like we saw Mark get possibly killed in the trailer, but what if in the actual movie in another person that... Wait, what? It's another person, like how they did it with 6. Oh, like you're saying, like Mark doesn't actually get killed kind of thing? I mean, I could see Mark surviving, you know, it's a Scream trope at this point for someone to get the shit stabbed out of them and to give the thumbs up at the end. Maybe they do that with Mark Evans here. I don't know. We'll see. Not 100% sure. But it's a total possibility. You know, I'm hearing a lot of people saying that, you know, well, this is Sydney's husband. If this character dies, you know, would that ruin her happy ending? I mean, maybe, you know, I can't argue with that. But at the same time, I feel like it would give a lot of character to Tatum if her dad got killed by Ghostface. You know, do you want to set up Tatum for the future of this franchise or no? Like, what's the deal here? You know, I feel like if you do that, if you give Tatum some trauma that we can build on for a sequel, that's a great way to do it, by killing off the dad. So that puts the people who make the next movie in a pretty good position, is what I would say. Not Tatum. Does not put Tatum in a good position, but that's why it would be easier to write a story around her, you know? We also have Aaron saying, got any horror movie suggestions? I only watched basics, like Halloween, Ghostface, Terrifier, Friday the 13th, but I've seen some other suggestions. You got any? So you like slashers? I take it you like slasher films? I'm trying to think of like an obscure slasher that you might really like. You know, a movie that I don't think Josh is still with us, but there's a movie that he loves called Chrome Skull, which Laid to Rest is what it's called. It's a pretty underrated slasher flick, I feel. Laid to Rest. It's kind of like it's kind of trying to do a Terrifier thing, but back in the late 2000s. Not a very good time for slashers, interestingly enough, but there is some little hidden gems from that time period. I recommend Laid to Rest, and then there's also what's that movie? There's this movie called Triangle that kind of starts, also 2009, interestingly enough. Triangle is a movie that kind of starts off as a slasher film, but then turns into a psychological thriller, and I really like it. I think it's an underrated one. I'm trying to think of more like hidden gem movies that you might not have heard of, but those are good ones I recommend. Austin Ullman, okay, that's a good just straight up slasher that's kind of under the radar. Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, that's a good one for sure. If you haven't seen Urban Legend or the Faculty, see people throwing those out there. Definitely watch those. Those are great. Hard Eyes Valentine's Day, says Democrat Resistance. Josh is saying yes. Hell, I knew you might have still been out there. This is just speaking for Josh. I imagine Josh is going to be so happy when he hears I shouted that movie out. I know how much he loves that movie. I did that just for him. Let's be honest. But yeah, Laid to Rest. That's a crazy one. Really brutal. How do I spell that? Like this. I'll type it. Laid to Rest. Laid to Rest. It's 3 words. 2009. Chrome Skull Killer. Bring them back, baby. Make it happen. New slasher icon. I also recommend In a Violent Nature, which is a movie that not as many people liked, but I really enjoyed it. I think it has one of my all-time favorite slasher movie deaths ever, like a top 10. I don't know. It totally works for me. I know it might not. It's a movie that might not work for other people because it is mostly the killer just walking around getting to his next kill. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant, especially as a Friday the 13th fan. I'm like, oh man, this is a lot of fun. Anime Kingdom is saying if you want a funny slasher, Thanksgiving is a good one. That's another really good recommendation. Yes, I totally agree. That one's just fun. I think that's just a blast. Crazy kills, great little twist, some fun characters for sure. Thanksgiving is a really fun one. Austin is also wanting us to to go to the water park. We're going to do the water park simulator here in a sec. We're going to hang out for a couple more minutes talking horror, and then we're going to switch over to video games. Trashbox Mandy has been a member for a month, saying, join the Discord, become one of us, consider it the after party. Yeah, we're going to be doing a watch party in the Discord as well very soon here, where we're going to be watching Abigail over there. So you'll be able, Erica will be able to stream it in Discord, so you'll be able to watch it with us. And I think we'll be live on YouTube at the simultaneously. So it's gonna be very fun. I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait. Austin really wants Terrordrome. Yeah, we'll have to play that too. I really want to play that at some point. I have never actually loaded that up, so I want to like I guess I want to like load it. I want to load it up. I want to see what it's all about first. I want to see like because isn't it like a Mortal Kombat like fighting game? Like I feel like I would need another person to play with, you know? Sadly, I only have myself to play with tonight. That sounded kind of gross, didn't it? Yeah, but I'm playing with myself tonight. I'm sticking with it, baby. Democrat Resistance is saying, isn't Scream 8 supposed to start filming next month? According to Production Weekly, yes. Not 100% sure if that's going to happen. I wouldn't be shocked though, because I think they've known from the beginning that Scream 7 was going to be a big hit. So if it does, we'll probably be covering those updates as soon as Scream 7 ends. So I'm sure it could happen. Totally sure that'll happen. Anime Kingdom is also asking, Jake, do you think Final Destination 7 will adapt one of the books, or do you think it will be a new story? And if so, do you think it will finally use a cruise ship as the opening? Great questions all around. I definitely think it's going to be a new story. We have a brand new, like an up-and-comer director who's going to tackle the project, and I feel like he's definitely going to want to tell, his own story. Script is coming from Laurie Taylor Evans, who, of course, wrote the previous film, so I think we're in good hands with the writer. I'm really thinking this is going to be a fresh story, but even Final Destination Bloodlines borrowed some ideas from the books. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the same case here with 7. But I definitely think I definitely think that they're going to try to tell like some sort of new story. I wouldn't be surprised if we took some ideas from the books, though. Like I said, that elevator scene from Bloodlines taken right from one of the books. So I wouldn't be shocked if we got some of those moments. There is a book where there's a boat crash as your opening premonition scene. So that would be cool if we finally did that here in 7, a boat themed opening, like on the water. Maybe not a cruise ship, but maybe like just a ship crash wreck in general. There's like little cigarette boats, I think, that crash into a yacht and explode it in one of the Final Destination books. And we covered that back earlier last year. Really interesting stuff from the book. Some great ideas, some great kills. I hope they adopt some of those in Final Destination 7. I am really excited for that, by the way. I know I haven't been talking about Final Destination as much. Again, it's one of those situations where there's just not as many updates. There's not as much to talk about. So it's been Scream Central here for a little while, but I'm sure we'll get back to, Terrifier, Final Destination, all that fun stuff soon. And I'm really excited for it, baby. I'm really excited. What else is going on? Did DDLC or Dead by Daylight make a better impact on the horror community? DDLC. Well, I don't even know what that is off the top of my head. So I know what Dead by Daylight is. We played that quite a few times on the page. So I want to say Dead by Daylight. I guess I don't know what is DDLC. Hang on now. Doki Doki Literature. I've never heard of this before. This is a horror game? I'm scared that this is in my watch history now. It's a bunch of anime girls, and I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I've just looked into something not good. No, I'm just kidding. I guess I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry, my friend. I do love Dead by Daylight, though. I definitely think that's made a huge impact on the horror community. You just have so many different kinds of icons that are a part of that. I feel like everyone has kind of been drawn to that game in one way, shape, or form, or at least know what it is. So that game is a psychological horror game. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. That's awful. That's brutal. Wow. My God. Ghostface Killer, any updates on the young people? This is the new Osgood Perkins flick. My God, that dude is busy. We don't know too much about it outside of seeing a little excerpt from the script. But it should, I believe it's filming this spring, if I'm not mistaken, and we might even see it as early as the end of the year. So wait, hang on. No, that actually might be coming out like soon, if I'm not mistaken. I might be thinking of a different movie. Yeah, Nicole Kidman joined the cast they shot it last year. I remember now. Okay, it's all hitting me. Yeah, they shot that last year, and it's coming out sometime this year. That's what it is. Osgood Perkins is so fucking... I don't know when does he sleep? I don't know. My God, it is scheduled for release sometime from Neon this year. Yeah, we don't have a release date yet. But man, this is crazy. This is crazy times. Yeah, Johnny Knoxville is in it. Heather Graham is in it. Tatiana Maslany, who's pretty much a mainstay with Osgood Perkins at this point. Lola Tung is a part of this. She was in, what was she in recently? The Summer I Turned Pretty. Yeah, I know my fiance watches that. So a lot of good stuff there for sure. I'm very excited for that movie. It sounds like it's going to be a bunch of scary old people, and I'm all about that. I love me some A24 flicks, so this feels right down that same alley. What else is going on? Shanta is saying, I love all the Final Destinations too. I went to see Bloodlines by myself because my kids didn't want to go. What? Your kids didn't want to go? Oh, that's crazy, man. Final Destination, I feel like that's another good like gateway horror, you know? It's not like too scary, but it's still like, here's some brutal shit going on. Yeah, no, that would be a fun one, I think. Doki Doki is so good, you have to play it. How have I missed out on this? I've never even heard of this before. Man, I guess I'm gonna have to play this. This is nuts. I love when we get new people in the chat because they'll throw some crazy whack shit at me and I'm just like, I don't even know what you're talking about, but this is great. Keegster is saying, thank you, Leo, for the membership. I wasn't even in the chat when I got the notification. I went back to see that it was even real, man. Hell yes. Keegster, thank you for being with us and welcome to the fold. We got some fun content coming out for members. I got one more thing planned this month. That's going to be a little bonus review video. Really excited to put it out, so it's going to be fun. It's a surprise for now, though. Koki Brothers is saying, wouldn't be fun a book or comic of Final Destination, but where death tries to kill iconic horror characters like Ghostface, Art, Michael Myers, all of those, finding a way for them to fall into a trap, essentially, or some kind of way for them to finally die. That could be good. That could be kind of fun. Yeah, for sure. I like the idea of, the crossover event of all these characters. Anime Kingdom is saying Final Destination and Nightmare on Elm Street were my introductions to horror. Very nice. Great starting points across the board. I absolutely love both of those franchises. I'm really thinking about watching the Nightmare on Elm Street films for the reaction page, for the reaction series soon. That might be coming up. I'm still on the fence of what I want to do after Scream. I have two franchises that I want to tackle in March. One or the other I'm kind of going back and forth with, and Nightmare is one of them, is what I'll say. So maybe Nightmare on Elm Street is coming up in March, maybe something else. We'll see. JJ's throwing $2 out there saying, what do you want to see from Scream 8 if Tatum's the lead? Now, it might sound typical, but hear me out on this. I think it'll probably be one of those situations where Tatum ends up going to college. Like we've kind of seen in a couple of these movies now, but I feel like we can make that interesting and different. What if instead of her actually being at college, the story follows her coming home from winter break? You know what I mean? Maybe she brings her new boyfriend along because her boyfriend in this movie is likely going to die. Maybe one of her friends, comes back with her kind of thing or whatever the vibe is. Winter break. Maybe she's back in Pine Grove. Maybe it's just winter break and she's like on campus somewhere, stuck there, whatever's going on. I think it would be really cool if then Ghostface decides to come after her. Limited cast, or snowed into some sort of scenario with all these different characters, and there's a Ghostface amongst them. That's the movie I really want from Scream 8. It would be something totally different, a little more small, a little more compact, and would tell a different story than whatever, Scream 7 is about to be. Because I feel like this is about to be a bigger, story, right? A little more grandiose. And I think it would be fun if we did something a little more smaller and contained. Claustrophobic even, cabin fever setting in kind of thing with snow outside. That's the movie I really want next. And it would be a reinvention of the whole like going to college thing. Because usually the college movies are bigger than the last one. You know what I mean? So making this smaller would be interesting, would be different. That's what I really want from Scream 8 with a focus on Tatum going to college, but different. But different than what we've seen in the past. Right? JJ, thank you for the 2. That's my thoughts so far. I really want to see what that's all about. Josh is saying, Jake, it's still Jess, and I'm begging to do a Nightmare on Elm Street reaction with you. Absolutely. You're totally welcome. you are absolutely welcome to that. I'll shoot you a text. We'll plan something out here. Because I was gonna ask Josh to do another like something else too. So I'm like, well, here we go. Let's just make it all happen. I would love to do that. I'm really excited to do that series potentially next too. I feel like it's a fun way to honor Mr. Wes Craven with all the Scream talk right now, so that might be a fun new segue to get into. But yeah, we'll definitely see. I'll message you. That would be fun. Democrat Resistance is so ready for Scary Movie 6. I totally agree. You would love a winter set Scream as well. Winter break, and finally we got a Scream on Christmas. That's what I'm saying, right? It would be like Christmas Scream, but also continuing the story from the previous film. I would love that. What if Tatum joined the military? A Ghostface in the army would be cool. That kind of reminds me of Child's Play 3, like the military school or whatever. That was an interesting setting for Child's Play. That'd be really unexpected, I feel, for Scream. Void Signals Solo Dev is saying, hi, Jake, can't wait for Scream 7. Me too. I feel that this is going to be one of the most brutal ones based on the R rating details. Would be an interesting twist, though, if it turns out to be a cult of ghost faces. I agree. I would love to see the cult thing done at some point. I almost feel like the way you do a cult of Ghostface is you do like this focal leader who's like the big reveal. And then like you have like a ton of other people that are already working for the dude. Like it's just like, basically worker bees. They're not even main characters. They're just, he's got an army of Ghostface coming after Sydney to kill her, once and for all. They got the numbers kind of thing. But it's only one character who's amidst the group kind of idea. That to me would be really interesting. I don't know what they would even do for the ending. I think maybe Sydney would need to pull out her like RPG perhaps, but but I don't know. I think that would be a fun story to do. Keekster is saying, so how gory do you think the new Scream, how gory do you think this is going to be? I might be wrong, but is this the first Scream movie with gore labeled in its rating? Well, Scream 6 had a ton of gore in it too, don't forget. We got, Greg, who was just a meat monster in the fridge, basically. He was just a pile of meat, baby. And it was great. It's probably the goriest moment in the whole franchise so far, and I loved it. So, this movie, I once again, I can't get over the fact that Kevin Williamson was just so high on Scream 6. He was like, dude, I loved Scream 6. It was awesome. I feel like this is him wanting to make his own version of the, kind of version of that, where it's like, it's just so fast paced, super intense the whole time. But with Sidney Prescott this time around, I really feel that from this movie. Some people might hate that. Some people might love that. I don't know, but I really feel Scream 7 is going to be that. And I think, for that reason, that's why I think it's going to be gorier. It's going to be upping the ante. It's going to be, kind of a scarier flick. I don't know, humble opinion. I feel like Scream 6 is scarier than the other Scream movies, just for me personally. I think that, the other Scream sequels do some other things way better than Scream 6, of course. But I love the scarier elements to Screams 5 and 6, personally. I don't know if that would make them better than the other films, but there's things about 5 and 6 that I think do give them reasons to exist. Find some new ground to stand on, which is fun. So I'm definitely hyped to rewatch those. It's been a minute since I watched, especially Scream 5. I haven't seen Scream 5 in maybe a year and a half now. So definitely excited to put that one on again. But we're getting to it. We're getting to it. I will say this new rewatch of Scream 2, I was over the moon about it. I was really like, man, I think that sequel is way better than what I was giving it credit for. I think every time I watch Scream 2, I like it a little more. And this time around, I'm like, okay, it's moved up in my ratings quite a bit. So I really like Scream 2. A lot of good stuff. Erica is also reminding everybody, to definitely watch the rewatch series. This is a ton of fun. She threw the link out there for the Scream 96 video. Give it a watch. We got a Scream 2 video dropping tomorrow. So we're going through all 6 Scream movies every Tuesday and Thursday, doing a little rewatch video. Give them a watch. They're great. They're awesome. Really fun times. Erica is also throwing the link out there to our Fourth Wall store or merch shop. There is some new Red Right Hand stuff out there. A Red Right Hand t-shirt, which is dope as fuck. And maybe my favorite thing is the Red Right Hand beanie, which I gotta get one because I'm like, oh, that's so damn cool. And those are at the store right now. Someone who orders merch this month, by the way, I've been meaning to talk about this, is getting this bad boy right here. It's a little Scream Blu-ray 3-movie collection. It's got Screams 1, 2, and 3, as well as 2 bonus documentaries. Those are, of course, Still Screaming, the Ultimate Scary Movie Retrospective, and Scream: The Inside Story. So this is a banger and must have for Scream fans. In fact, someone who orders merch this month is getting that bad boy. In the U.S., of course. I can only ship to people in the U.S., sadly. But it's there. If you want it, if you want to enter in there, even if you just order one of the little stickers, you're entered in to win this bad boy. So who knows? Who knows what'll happen? XD is saying DDLC, they let you get attached to the characters, and then an hour in, it gets so bad, it gave me stomach trouble for like 2 weeks. I love that. That's great. I mean, that's what I want. I want a horror to affect me that badly. I want it to make me throw up after I see it. So perfect. I'm in. I'm rocking and rolling. Let's go. Let's go with all that. Mikey is throwing $5 out there. Mikey, thank you for the support, my friend. You're saying, what's up, Jake? First time I've caught your live in like almost a year. Haha, really enjoying all the content you've been pumping out. Keep killing it. Thank you, Mikey. I appreciate that so much. That really does mean a lot. I'm glad you like the content, man. I'm busting my ass to make it good. Make it even great, one might say. So we're goal this year, and I've been saying it on all these streams. I want Killjoy Jake to be one of the best horror channels on YouTube, and I'm going to fight to earn that title. Because as of right now, I don't believe it's at that status, and I want to earn that. I want to get this channel up there, start doing some crazy events every single month. Kind of make this like just the place to go if you want to talk new horror movies. So we're doing a lot of things behind the scenes to make that happen. I'm only one man, but I have some great support behind me with all of you guys, and of course my lovely fiance who was doing some R2D2 noises for us earlier. So I'm grateful to have so many great people supporting the page and keeping all this crazy shit going, because trust me, we got some fun stuff to come. Really fun stuff to come. So I really do appreciate you guys so much for getting the channel to where it is. Really does mean a lot, like I've said before. But Mikey, thank you for the 5. I really hope you enjoy some of the new reaction videos that are coming out very soon on the whole Scream franchise. IDKYUDK saying, do you think Damien Leone will push to make Terrifier 4 this year? I could see it getting shot this year, but I think it's probably not going to release until 2027. That's going to be my guess for a little while here. From what we know, it sounds like Damien is still writing the script. Mrs. Lauren Lavera, who I love so much, an amazing actress. Love Sienna Shaw in the Terrifier flicks. We know that she is going to be. She recently had an interview. Been live for a little while here. She recently did an interview where she was talking about Terrifier 4, some of the things she wants from it, and she said she thinks that Damien is still writing the script. She has not seen anything yet. So it sounds like it's one of those situations where we're just going to have to wait for something for a little while, but I think the product is going to be, polished up for that reason. When we do finally get something, it's going to be great. So I'm willing to wait for a good conclusion. I don't want it to be rushed out, but I definitely do think it's one of those things that is in the works as we speak now. We should be getting some more updates with it hopefully soon. But I think Damien is just still writing. It's one of those situations. But I'm definitely really excited for it. I can't wait. Bring it on. Anime Kingdom is saying Killjoy Jake is my top 3 horror channels with 3C Films and Cody Leach. Some great company right there. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. that means the world to me. But we're, like I said, I'm striving. I'm striving to make this page even better. So I really think this is going to be the year. This is going to be the year, baby. This is going to be it. I can't wait. I got some fun things planned. March is going to be a lot of fun for the page. I already know some things we're going to do then. And I'm trying to get some big streams together, so we're making it happen. We're making it happen. Jake, what's the plan the day Scream 7 gets released? Are you going to watch the early show? Yes. There will not be any live streams from me or the Night Watch Zone that day. We typically do our Thursday night kill zones. No streams that day. We'll both be seeing Scream 7. So I'm going to be seeing Scream. I'm going to do a little short, obviously. The next day, you'll see a review, and we will literally be streaming all that weekend. So February 27th, 28th, March 1st, March 2nd. I'll be streaming every single day talking about Scream. And also, we will definitely be playing some Resident Evil those days. Because simultaneously on February 27th, Resident Evil Requiem comes out, a game I am over the moon excited for. Cannot wait for it. So I'm definitely excited. Cannot wait. Lots of fun stuff going on there. Guys, we are going to switch over to some video games here, but I do really appreciate you all a ton. Thank you for the support of the page tonight. We're going to be playing some Water Park Simulator, so if you want to hang around for some of that, it's going to be fun. Samantha Robinson has been requesting it for some time now, so we're going to get over to that here shortly. I'm going to go refill my water. I will be right back after these messages, of course.
Corey? I wonder what I got. Corey!
I didn't unmute the mic. Oh, yeah, baby. Ooh. Okay. Let's play this thing, shall we? We're going back to Buttnuts Water Park. It's my favorite water park ever. Continue Buttnuts. We're back at Buttnuts Water Park, baby. We are a 3.5-star location, ladies and gentlemen. We are going for the top tier. Numero uno. Shall we go to Kmart first, though?
Welcome to Kmart.
I thought you fell in, Jake. I did. I actually, my whole butt is wet. Fun fact. But it's okay. You know, it happens to the best of us. We just got to deal with that sometimes. How did we leave the park last time? Okay, so we got 4 employees. We got to clear dirty water with chlorine. Are we building the next Final Destination opening scene location? Yes. In fact, we are. Guys, I have not played this game in so long. We were playing this on the gaming channel for a little while, if you remember. And now here we are doing it on the main page where we're streaming games now. So I'm really excited to get into this tonight. Everything is green and black here because it's got to be horror themed. Come on now. I mean, even the water is green, basically. Green pumpkins. We got all kinds of things going on here that is scary and spooky, one might say. And I love it. I love it so much. I'm keeping that slide red though. I don't like a yellow slide. All right, everything looks cleaned up. We got to just make sure that we have all of our items in order. We got some dogs. We don't have enough lemonade. That's a problem. Let's go get it. And yes, this is Buttnuts Water Park, just in case anyone's confused why I'm calling it Buttnuts the whole time.
Welcome to Kmart.
Don't question that name. Is this game like Roller Coaster Tycoon? Very much so. Yeah, you're kind of just like, you got to just like keep a water park running. I love it. I think it's fun. I think it's a pretty fun game. I'm always down to play it. It's one that, you know, a few people have requests from time to time, which I think is always cool. Look at that seat. Damn, I don't remember that. Okay. All right, yeah, we're up to... We're looking good on everything. Or are we? Yeah, okay, those are good. All right, let's rock and roll, baby. We need to make some money. We only got 8,000 bucks. Park is open. Sienna, I forgot Sienna Shaw is working the front desk. I almost forgot about that until just now. Lock in, baby. We got a big day coming. Look at all these people. Already wants a ticket. Already wants a ticket. Harrison already wants a ticket. You want to come to Buttnuts Water Park? Hey, hang on now. Having a blast. Yeah, you will be. That's for sure. This is awesome, isn't it? Ivan wants a ticket, baby. Oh, man. We're getting a lot of people to come to Buttnuts today. The fuck did you just say to me? I'm going to paint you. Nayella. Get out of here. Go to Buttnuts or get out of here. Sorry. What was that? I'm done here. Psh. Crazy. Now, we've had some problems with Bryn Lee in the past. She's, you know... She likes to get caught in the waterfall and not really work on anything. It's a little bit of a problem. Just saying. Jacob Pace Wells, what's going on? Any news on Paranormal Activity 8? Yeah, we got a release date for it. It's dropping at... Is it spring of next year? I want to say it's like March of next year. Ooh, no. Was it May? I think The Exorcist is March of next year, and then we're getting something else in like May. But I know on Blumhouse's slate, that one is set to drop in 2027, which is going to be fun, and I'm really excited for it. We also have a director for the project, too, which is Ian Tuason, who is directing the film Undertone, which comes out next month. So if you want to first look at what this guy's all about, you might want to see that movie. Might want to check that one out when it comes out very soon here. So I'm excited for it. It's got some cast members from The Handmaid's Tale, a show I'm a very big fan of, And I can't wait for it, baby. So very, very, very excited. So much good stuff. So much good stuff to look forward to. We only got 16 people in here. Okay, that's a problem. Because we have a capacity of 50. We gotta get some more people in here, Sienna. What's going on? Let's get some flyers. Let's poach some people. Already wants a ticket. Already wants a ticket. All these people want tickets. Hey, do you want a ticket? Butt Nuts? Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? It's great. Butt Nuts Water Park. Best place to be. Nowhere else I'd rather be. Right, Poppy? Right, Mateo? Oh, that person just got hit by a car. My God. Oh, shit. I got hit by a car. We're not looking good here. Got my flyers back, though. Thank God. Hassan, yes. Let's go, baby. Final Destination 7. We have a director. That was like the last big update, I want to say. I want to say that they're probably going to get moving on that soon this year. So we should have more like production updates regarding the film soon. But as of right now, not a whole lot. You love Handmaid's Tale, Shanta. You're patiently waiting for the Testaments. Everyone, me and my fiance are both very excited for it too. We cannot wait. Cannot wait for that. It's gonna be great. Okay, we got like 32 people in here. We're moving. We're making things happen. Hang on. Hang on now. Yeah, Boone, I knew you wanted to come to the water park. Someone's peeing in the pool! Are you kidding me right now?
Welcome to Kmart.
Gonna have to buy some chlorine. We're buying 2 things of chlorine. Someone's drowning? Okay. Okay, hang on now. I got a new building. Valentina, you gotta watch where you're going. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, hang on. Add both on the dog. Squirt some juice on the dog. There we go. Why are you taking pictures of people, you creep? Get out of here. You're not welcome here. Add both. Oh man, and you're spray painting? Dog. Oh! People are vandalizing this place? I don't appreciate it. I hear people laughing evilly. I think that means more bad things are happening. You got a camera? Yeah? Get out of my park, buddy. I bought the wrong thing. I'm just realizing that.
Welcome to Kmart.
Where's the lemons? We got some lemons, baby. Let me stop shaving for a week and I'll get back to you. What? What did I miss? Gotta move quick. Get out of the park. Oh, sorry. Not you. Not you. You paid money to be in here. I'm so sorry. My bad. We gotta ask the Yogi for a new mission. There's a lot going on here if you've never seen this before, and I'm so sorry. Relax them through steam, not speeches. True serenity begins when everyone forgets which towel is theirs. Wisdom from the water park yogi. We gotta relax guests in the sauna. That sounds a little sketch, doesn't it? You want a lemon? I gotcha. Here you go, Kensley. Welcome in. Let's build some stuff. Okay, we got where is this thing? Wooden sauna. Where do we put this thing? We don't really got a whole lot of room for it. Someone's panicking on the diving board. Hang on now. I'll help him out. Let me pull out my hammer. There we go. Broke their neck in the process, but it's okay. Oh, you're stinking it up in here, Lydia? Absolutely not. Oh, that water is piss yellow, dude. Star increase rating. Star increased. I love it. Wow. Life is good. We're making this happen. What Shanta said? What did Shanta say? I missed it. I gave her the wrong thing. There you go. My bad. My bad. My bad. Raptor Crasher is hanging out with us. What's up? What's up? Yo, yo, yo. I'm just squeezing some mustard on some dogs. What are you up to? Getting some research points is what I'm doing. Whew. Hello, Jake. I left for a bit, but now I'm back. I just got done watching Too Many Cooks. Ooh, what did you think, dude? I'm so happy for you. I wish I could see that for the first time again. Blake is getting tired. Balake. Hang on. Mustard, I got you. I got you, Robin. No worries. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. You want some lemonade? Want some ice in there? God, this is stressful. We only got an hour left of the shift, pretty much. But we're making it happen. Sienna's back up there. We got 54 guests. This is great. Oh my god, I never built the sauna. Okay. Okay, we gotta get over here. Let me get this puddle so no one slips in that. Someone will slip over and die. It won't be good. Okay, guests inside will ask for changes to temperature and humidity. Use plus and minus to set the temperature. Need more humidity. Take the ladle, fill it up with water. What? And splash it on the stones. Need less humidity. Hit the ventilation button to bring humidity down quickly. All right, very nice. Why am I stuck hitting things? Someone use the sauna so that I can relax guests. Just trying to relax ya. I don't like that. I don't like the way that's worded. I missed with the bag from earlier. That bums me out. Oh, jeez. The audacity of some people's kids. I accidentally painted that color. Whoops, my bad. Dog, the edge is right there. Zakai, come on, dog. You're not drowning. You can do better. I'm curious, did everyone learn how to swim when they were younger? I know some people like never have. And I'm just curious. My folks wanted me to learn how to swim so badly. I actually did like swimming lessons, and I swam like my whole young life. On like the swim team. Make Zakai drown. Just let him, just not even save him. Who cares? He's like Little John and Men in Tights. Just stand up. What are we talking about right now? I'm getting scared. Wait! Wait, Boone! I can't believe Boone didn't take the dog. I made that dog for him and everything. I was busting my ass on that dog and he didn't want it. Well, now I'm sad. I'm missing out on opportunities everywhere today. Okay. Hang on. Hang on, buddy. I got you. I got you. Catch up. Jonathan learned how to swim and won 5th place out of 100 kids in summer camp one year. That's something. Hey, there you go. That's pretty dope. Congratulations. I was like terrified of. I saw Jaws at way too young of an age. I was like, fuck that, man. I don't know why anyone would get in the ocean. When those things are hanging out in there, it's like, no way, man. Plain dog. Got you. Load up on your glizzies, baby. I'm excited for Scream 7 because it'll be rated R core and bloody. I'm hyped for it. Gore and bloody is what you're saying. I got you. I'm hyped for it. We get dark romance in the movie. I'm excited. I think it ought to be fun. Definitely hyped up. 77% satisfaction rate. We're a month into this shit at 29 days. $643 in tips. Not bad. 28 people had bad service. Wow, I suck. That's on me. That's on me right there. I'm the bad service. This is a horror game, by the way, before anyone asks. This is definitely a horror game. I don't know what you're talking about. 179 people were feeling fun, though. We're not going to look at the bad reviews. 13 people injured. Don't worry about it. 179 feelings of fun. That's the thing to focus on there, baby. You heal from injuries. That's what you got to think about, really. That's why I try to tell the courts, and they won't listen to me. People were feeling fun, though. Oh, I just broke my legs. Look at that. Dude, if I did that to my knees right now, I would, like, die. Oh. Ow. I love that I look like Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace. All right, not bad, not bad. We got to fix this place up, though. I'll watch Before I Wake. It's a horror movie on Netflix. I've seen it. It's great. It's Mr. Mike Flanagan. I recommend it. I forgot we have the hot tub corner over here. Now we got the sauna. Oh man, this is what's up. There we go. Where's the vent? So it said there was a vent that you could like hit, and this would all go down. I'm trying to find that. Decrease, increase. Okay, so it's just simple as that. Got it. Heard. What's up? I am actually a fairly strong swimmer. I don't know why, because I only swim once or twice a year, says Raptor Crashers. That was like my sport in high school. Like I think about it sometimes. I miss it because I don't swim too often now. But man, that would be my workout of choice if I had a closer option for it, you know. I just get on the treadmill now and just do a couple of things here and there. That's really it for old Jake these days. Trying to get in shape, but it's tough to find time to actually do it. All right, what else needs repairing? There we go. I love my green pumpkins. That's my favorite thing about this. Oh man, we got a lot of showers, and they are getting used. Wow, these things are almost broken. There we go. These things must be dirty. I guess they're literally not. People are using the hell out of them, but they're not dirty. That doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense at all, in fact. Interesting. Okay, a little kiddie pool over here. Fixing that up, looking good. Nasty little puddle that we don't want. On Netflix, newer version, Anthony Anderson hosts. Jelly Roll, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Chrissy Teigen. What are we talking about? Hang on. Gots to go see HE2. It's back on Netflix. Star Search. I don't know what Star Search is. I've never even heard of that. Interesting. Bam, 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 bam. Nice. All right. The park has been repaired. Let's research some shit. Staff movement, you know, moving that up might not be bad. Faster than light increases your running speed. Dude, that's pretty good. I kind of want to increase my running speed. Oh, prestige pools, though? Guys, I want cooler pools. I'm doing that. That's the way to go here. And we're going to do staff movement because that's important, too. All right. Solid. What are we looking like with pools now? Hey, yo. Oh, these are sick as fuck. Hang on now. Whoa. Dog, that's huge. Oh, man, that's a fucking big-ass pool, man. Where am I even going to put that? Oh, my, even that's huge. Like, dude, I don't got room for that. It's crazy. Okay, we're going to have to look around how we're going to be able to move all this shit. We're going to have to get rid of pools. We're going to have to do a lot of moving. That's a whole lot of moving I don't want to do right now. So we're going to... Because I'm going to have to break that down. That's going to be a whole thing. Kind of want to see these new pools, though. That's kind of sick. Jake knows my age and my friends know, but I ain't too far behind you, Shanta. Erica, you know, I've decided that when I hit 30, I'm just going to be 30 from then on there. No one can say otherwise. Just I'm just 30. That's what it is. Get wrecked. I think we should all adopt this principle. That's my life motto at this point. Just when I become 30, I'm 30. That's it. The aging process just stops. Is there a trash can over here? There is a trash can over here. I knew there was one. There we go. Okay. All right, we're making this happen. Shanta has kids in my age range. Oh, man. Hey, you know what? That's all good. It's all good. I bet you have some lovely kids. We're thinking about having kids soon, so it's coming. Old Killjoy Jake's gonna be a dad. I'm excited. I'm gonna traumatize them with horror movies at way too young of an age, just for the record. Just so when this clip gets played in court, they know. No, I kid. I will be showing them like Scream at a very young age, though. I simply can't have kids who don't like horror movies. Are you kidding me? There's just no way. There's simply no way. All right. Let's take a little sleepy sleep in our tent. Guys, you know, my character has $10,000 and here I am sleeping in a tent. You know, that's the most unrealistic element of this game. Can we just be real? Okay. Okay. Hot dog, lemonade. We got to get some stuff. I'm faster than light now. Look at how fast I go.
Welcome to Kmart.
Welcome to Kmart, baby. How young is too young to show your kids Terrifier? That's the one that Madison and I have agreed we're not show. That's going to be off limits, I think. That's going to be a big no-no for a little while. Dude, that's a scary-ass movie. Like... This is what the staff has done today. Blake has cleared a trash can, and that's it. Man, y'all are not... What's going on here? Kensley, so much fun. I know. Come on down to Butt Nuts Water Park, Harrison. Eric, do you want to go to Butt Nuts? Yeah, let's go, baby. I'm loving this. You're damn right. Hey, oh my God. Mateo, what are you doing, dog? Not going to Butt Nuts is what you're doing. Grayson? Grayson already wants to go. Let's go, dude. Sasha. The fuck did you just say to me? Get out of here, Sasha. You come to the water park or you get the hammer. Jefferson? Yeah, I know, right, buddy? This is so much fun. Get out of here, Sasha. Duh, duh. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know what came over me. That's my bad. Regina, wake me up later? Now you're a Simpsons character. Get wrecked. That's insane. Come to the park. It's awesome. I know. It totally is. How about Josu? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I can't even be mad at him. I can't even pronounce his name. Hang on, fellas. I see you up there. I see Kelly having a blast. Yes, you will be at Butt Nuts Water Park. I got rid of all my flyers. Let's go. Sienna working double time over there. Let's keep it moving. Come on now. I know you got a clown to fight in a couple of years, but absolutely not. You will not vandalize my park, you butthole. Did you just take a picture? You get out of here, you perv. Don't be taking you're vandalizing my park right in front of me. Get out of here, Aisha. Kaysen is drowning and saved by Brinley. Let's go. Brinley doing her job, baby. Bro is still live and had time to get Buffalo Wild Wings. Hey, hell yeah. We're live all the freaking time now. The grind never stops. We're squirting everything with some water, baby. What are you doing back here, Catherine? I'm doing your job for you. I'm getting everything cleaned. I'm squirting on everything. Sorry. I don't know what came over me. Okay. You guys are waiting? I got you, Harrison. Yeah, you're welcome. You want it at 0? Where's the fun in that? Okay. Bless you. You're welcome, Zaylee. I got you covered. Okay, so this is how the sauna works. You gotta like get this thing up to here. Whoa, 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 too much. Whoa. Oh God. I'm trying. I'm trying to get this done. I'm literally like my vision is going out in there. I think I'm relaxing the guests. Tom Dark, what's going on? Jake, in your horror news video from today, you said there's another Scream update video that you posted today, but I don't see it on your page. I posted one on Monday as well. That's the one I guess I was talking about. That one is currently, that was posted on Monday, and what was it about? I'm trying to remember now. I'm on stream, so everything's just hazy. Everything's just one big silly thing. Oh, it was about the lawsuit. That's what it was. We kind of talked about the Scream 7 lawsuit. That was a pretty big update, so I figured let's base a whole thing off of it. How you guys feeling? Pretty solid, right? This is pure therapy. I'm feeling it. This is not a relaxing game for me, but I'm glad it's relaxing for all of you. Okay. Guest waited too long for a ticket. Hang on. 6 hours teen with the slide pass. That's my favorite. There you go, James. Welcome to Butt Nuts. Thanks for being with us. Ari, 4 hours senior, no slide pass. Get back to work, Sienna. Jesus. These kids these days. You're still waiting on Saw 11 anime night? I'm waiting for it too. I want some updates. We got a bunch of stuff out of Sundance, which was great. It was great to hear. Honora's drowning. Mikey Madison, I'm coming for you. You know, it was great to hear about James Wan and Lee Winnell working on the project together. That was a lot of fun to hear about.
Welcome.
Duh! Orlando Bloom is drowning. Hang on, I'm coming, Orlando. The kiddie pool has got so much piss in it, it's stinking it up. There we go. Okay. No more piss in there. This game is Water Park Simulator, and it's the scariest horror game I've ever played. Thank you for doing your job, Brinley. Took you long enough. Pshaw. Oh, that water is disgusting, dude. I would not come to Butt Nuts, guys, if I were you. Plain dog, I got you. Someone is drowning, but this is more important. Lemonade, there you go, Cohen. Cohen brothers are here. Gotta impress. Oh, hang on. Double mustard. That's exactly what you wanted, Watson, right? Valentina, I see your head's not sawn off anymore. That must be nice. Crazy how that happens. Oh my god, the person I painted yellow is here. Dude, now everyone is Simpsons characters. I didn't realize I could just do that to the patrons. I didn't realize I could just paint people. Everyone's gonna be gold. Everyone will be gold. I feel like gold member in Austin Powers. That hurts? No, it doesn't. It's just a little bit of paint. Oh, you're not even supposed to be here. Get out of here, Vivian. I can't believe I'm getting away with this. I feel like this is illegal, right? It's illegal to paint people. Lemon, got you, Capri. There you go. Add some mustard on that dog. Here you go. Welcome. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. We don't got any more lemons. Hang on. Ice, lemon, Watson, bam. Stop painting my damn walls. Welcome to Ka. Listen, buddy. You're in my park illegally. Pay or get the freak out. What is going on? You're just going to guzzle down a dog, Lydia? Okay, hey, fair enough. We got a gold member here. Plain Glizzy. There you go. Welcome. Welcome, Ellie. Want some ice in your lemonade? There you go. Brinley doing her job. I just appreciate that. Guys, the water is stinking. Y'all are... Too much pee in the pool is not a good thing. We got to wait for this water to... Okay, there we go. It's party time again. Let's go. Hang on. Get out of here. Oh, man, things are starting to get busy. Things are starting to get nuts. Someone else is in here illegally. Get out of here. Pay money or get the frick out. Okay, hang on. Mustard. That guy's way taller than everybody. What's up with that? What's up with that? Add a lemon, I got you. There you go. That was a creep taking pictures. Little research point, we definitely need that. Little ice. Everyone is on break. I have to save that person. Okay. What happened? Where'd it go? Kate Hudson is safe. Man. Metallic, what's going on? Thank you for the 5. Where do you think Scream 7 will fall? As far as kill count, Scream 7 kill count. I'm thinking it's definitely going to have a decent number of deaths. You know, I feel like it's going to be one of those things like Scream 6 where we get a lot of kills, but not as many of them are actually people that matter. And I'm wondering what the fan base's reaction is going to be to that, because I know a lot of people really, really, really wanted to see, you know, more actual character deaths in Scream 7. But I think in Scream 6, I mean, I think where Scream 7 will do better, though, is that enough characters that matter will die. That won't even be a concern. People won't even care at the end of the day if like a ton of pedestrians also die, or like people that you're just kind of like, who the heck is this? You know? So no, I definitely think we're gonna get some more. I think we're gonna get some good deaths, a good number of deaths, and meaningful deaths too at that, because that's important, right? Wait. 4 hours adult slide pass. Wait, I just printed the ticket. Oh, I was so close. Thank you for the 5 though, Metallic. Yes. Wait. Hang on. There we go. What are the new horror movie rules, do you think, in Scream 7? That's kind of the big question. What is Mindy gonna go on a rant about this time? I really think it's gonna be just I think it's gonna be about retcons. Can I be honest? I feel like they're gonna be talking about, well, what if Stu is still alive? That's what I think. You know, Sydney's gonna be worried about this whole time, and I think you're gonna have Mindy get up there and kind of talk about that a bit. Oh, that's why the pool water is so dirty. It's because there's so much trash there. There's so much trash everywhere, guys. We got to get some trash bags. Hey, Jake, how you doing, man? What's up, MB6 Films? I'm vibing out. We're playing some games to kind of wrap up the stream. We're having a good time. Thank you for being with us. I appreciate you. It's been a blast talking horror with you guys tonight, by the way. I think I'm probably going to sign off after this. But, man, did I have fun. Let me tell you. Ben is Billy, and emo boy gets a goth girlfriend in Scream 7. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted from the game. Guys, we had 178 feelings of fun today. 43 people might have been injured, but don't even look at that. Don't even worry. It's fine. Great stuff all around. But another successful day at Buttnuts Water Park. I remember we spoke a year or two ago about doing something content-wise, MB6 Films. We can absolutely do something. Let me know. Send me an email. I'm a busy motherfucker, but I just want to talk horror with everybody all the time. So send me an email. We'll make something happen. I got a podcast coming up, which I'm really excited for. Talking with a new person, someone who's been a fan of the page for a long time now. And we're collaborating soon. So I'm always down. I'm always down to talk some horror. So, you don't know. My email is just killjoyjake1@gmail. Simple. Just the name, number 1 at Gmail. I believe it can be found on the page itself. I believe it's in the about page, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so you can just hit me up. Hit me up. We'll talk a little horror. But guys, I can't stress this enough when I say, I don't know if Leo is still here, but this has been the best stream we've ever done. I don't even know. I can't even put it into words how crazy this is. So thank you so much for an insane night. I'm just very thankful for you all. Thank you for the support. Thank you for letting me do this crazy shit, because I'm very grateful to be doing it, let me tell you. So really appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. We'll be live tomorrow playing a fun little versus game, versus between Scream 7 and Ready or Not 2, which movie we think is going to be better. Stop on by for that. I'll be joined by the Night Watch Zone. And as always, guys, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Bye-bye.